Mensah Sports on Kastle 90.3 FM. Every summer, ya kopem said no kono ebebono ye onkoma hodo pia ya boabo no pay ya ye ba abedi e will show you so FKK tina sino de akwaba no ne aba ye ko hwe abanone ensem no emu nanra UEFA Nations League semi-finals no first match na ba so man city akwa ko hu team e ko finals no na Portugal etwa Germany e ko twa mo kamienu o mo take kan mu ba ko Cristiano Ronaldo osi form enya the winning goal no tumi e de boa ne man eye Portugal a ye de emunsem no e de beba enne a big game France and Spain and a ball enye easy cry Lamine Yamal against eye Desire do so no be able ni dini nya Lamine Yamal ne Mbappe biem Lamine Yamal ze woni page akoda no share Champions League final 2 goals no be a show mo ba the golden boy award ni ade enye be hwe in Spain o ma so abasafo edi o mo ba o baba be hia France nso enei wo mani abre no mo so de nkran no abakola mo a wo mani Dembele ni Desire do mo skoje the Champions League no za Emery mo mo na eba abehia Spain ene one e qualify ko hia Ronaldo mo finals of the UEFA Nations League no ye de mo nsem no e de beba e be rem wo the world of transfer e wa manone we team now support no transfers no or ne hwagim ampa obi ani abre eno a Chelsea confirm Liandela de no emu nsem dodo na no ye de eba Tijani Rangers from AC Milan to Manchester City this is almost a done deal any other transfer is a free confirm and so ban FKK ba no abo trade ya maye say Roland Garros no yakọ the semi-finals aye gidigidi enye easy ha game server so na game se todwa no na no de pa Lois Boyson ababa awai Chirapa World Cup ya odinya wura mu wo ye tournament na se no wo twa nkofo saa obi a wo ye artists outside top 100 no girl na adwuma wo ye wo tournament na se na anu odine opagya air front for flag no very high ye de nyina mu nsem no di fra ma no ne ye de aba ye wi a e beba fie as usual e beba the first segment of the show no so ama no ne awi o mo leagues no ye major fives no ye wie ise Ghana League no say ne abafo de na mo pa to mo wie na no acha we call to ne wie and the weekend ye wie league no na ye wie no the final day expectations e be hwe final day no surprise betumi asi Kumasi Asante ko betuma fa kwaje league no ana ne Gold Stars any nations one more na dey face so ho no more the final day expectations ye dey ba Samson nei ye be hwe ade a measure se betumi dey agu akwamu to make the final day no interesting now the who say final day no any interesting now final day of the Ghana Premier League no bibia interesting bia nsimu ana abiafo oba aba be discuss the final day where the build up to the final day of the Ghana Premier League 2024-25 season and there no pay ye be bro on the first segment of the show no ye bia ye be remo mikatuo mu near di nkomo azamati makasa Ghana had my talent be eba no mikatuo mu a ba aboafo no ene hwan a azamati makasa e de mun sene do na de beba wodwuma de so 11 wonders are qualified to the Ghana Premier League no measure somebody go akwamu a e be sustain o club in the Premier League no pay for outline a ni nyina mun nsem no ye de eba e wodwuma de so Central Region Middle League no eno so ebe no edran sa details e de beba e wodwuma de so ene nkoma hodo pi ene abopo no ofi a e be pem no e bebo atwi enso atumi dia ma woropai kai say stream live on Facebook Kastle 90.3 FM Cape Coast. Join the show no Facebook. We be wo homa me. Like na share na for comment bra. E be kan we show no so to me e dey amount ene anopay.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley.
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
Anopay and question of the day no ya wie e season e wa manone eno ntie gu so aye di mo nkomo. Mame with top 3 best players and they are stands now. Yeah, kwa kope FIFA best. Yeah, kwa kope Ballon d'Or assistants now. No, top 3 players. To you, just ended season. Almost performing so well in Europe. No, mame our top 3 players. Mensah. One more performance ne kwan kan pa de ma won pa cha me fa goalkeepers ne kan ma fa outfield players no e be ba goalkeepers ne so another time for the Yasin Trophy and others Golden Globe Awards. No, Bene, or top 3 players this season. Almost performance no con kind of ma no. And your position be outfield players from defenders to attack. And award your players Mensah. Almost dear, so a defender, so a midfielder, so a attacker. Or top 3 players this season on your list, almost perform here. You can name them in orderly in an orderly form. And I say you bet me and say, what the firm just name your best 3 players this season. What did you say? In Europe, almost signing here in their league, domestic leagues, their domestic cups, and of course, European Air Trophy competitions, almost sign performing, Name your top 3 players in Europe. This Thursday morning, send a brass money flow on 0244 743 143 0244 743 143. Foul message efa hobra. Magic bracket can show no sweat media amount.
Pulse is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Mane!
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
FKK dia kwa manane yan fast dan fama boafa no pe game park cool chop agudi no me catch out say no betimi adibi no apesika gu bottom fa phone no dial star 946 hash star 946 hash numbers 1 to 36 choose the bako first kaka krafa to a tree play game ni be e be ya draw ne ba na sa number wo de ba ye no e na be ba outer sika wo de to a tree ne bon one up to 30 times enti kan ho na hye no so be they are going to play a simple game with serious rewards. Star 946 hash. Star 946 hash. They are going to be numbers no choose there. Fakor draw ni mu. Yeah, draw no 3 times a day. But more they play more, and win more. Yeah, draw no live on Game TV Ghana on Facebook, Instagram, and X. So no, we bet my head draw no live. Honomo. Ka on a bomb they are going to be. Pesika, Efa Gubotom. High Sense television promo ni gusu ekoso ye new year. Ebebe on the 8th of June it can why na kwa High Sense showroom ebe wan ekwojo High Sense TV papa ebo adwuma na ene entry enyam kanea no na efenya to ebo asiesie no eno na mekanfo ede ama e High Sense showrooms no across the nation but modi aka say o central region bakopiem e Mankesim British restaurants e Antequia kohona fe ekwojo High Sense quality TV na fe bibia enya kama enso entumi emfa ema so no ma me say nei ade a wo kuma se won kran watakwa de watakwa obo asikofo du asunya ne techiman tamale ena afi hoho ya obetuma kwa kwaje wo TV ni bi wo High Sense showroom ben wo bibia nya frɛ 0302 55 00 00 0302 55 00 High Sense everyday prices for everyday people. Kai said this time round TV promo and air cost so Betway best influencer ni shall bet no chichema man phone konko twabe what the ma wadofo abusuafo or friends followers no a sika omode to achi ma 4% e wo ho obet ni mpo amwa when ya 4% e de call international so say ne ya yakọ international breaker games air cost wo no obehihia obet no o hihia onkwa entwa aya fama amafo kotwitwa bia na omo discount kakra to achi no ne yete ho 4% enso the amount even so bet no ambompo a obenya osika no etumi adi way exclusive to Betway. Kaiser terms and conditions apply. Aya Betty the responsible way. Betway for saving control say get way more. Na lonat aya malaria drew a better malaria said the amount malaria tete wo an popo bia tiesi o so wanu mu atuntumi ne di wokoye wo test na mpa aya malaria ya de ne wo mu die ne kwa bia so no edura ebeboa wo no eye lonat call pharmaceutical shop bia me ben wo okwa abodini say lonat eno na mepe because eno na ebeboa askata malaria e de ama wo enkono maduro bia ma ne nko bobo yare na no e machi nkwankwan ekese because malaria ya de no ya tutu na se o ya de ade ekum panti se ba nwatu ase kra obetu ase a kai se waduro no eye lonat ebeskata malaria no etumi edi ama ya kwa ama no ne is 33 minutes past 6 on Kastle 90.3 FM. Yeah, we are Champions League. Yeah, we Europa League. We are Conference League. Yeah, we La Liga, Premier League. Yeah, we are Bundesliga. Dear people catch Shasia, I Coupe de France Shasia, Copa del Rey Shasia, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Mina was here. Here we are season in no, or top 3 players are this season to you, or perform, Mohamed Salah, Dembele, Kylian Mbappe, Lamine Yamal, players by me and Sabana this season. All competitions put together. We give this our performance no. Ekon kind. I mean our message on 0244 743143 0244 743143. For our message for our bra making kai e show no so etimi e the amount FKK e the Ekonkrofo amount so. Now kwako he once my hold on pay what to me and so abwabwa no.
The real pulse is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The Sports King. The real pulse is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The Sports King. The real pulse is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The
I
Sports
got my
King.
power, I got experience, I got do everything too much. And the old man who want to challenge me, hey, I'm okay here. This is my national flag. I'm proud of it. And I'm proud of Africa. Oh, you know what I mean? I'm too bad, baby. Bad, baby. Bad, baby.
Alright, dear Kwaman on the FKK at not say now the Akawako share a horn seminar. Mamma now message on 0244 743143 0244 743143. Found messages never hobra. Ebe can show no so the ama. Whatever no kai say France and Spain and so game no. We wait me the predictions and so the fan waba. Wine and Oko final Sakosia Portugal, Spain and as France with the UEFA Nations League semi-final to FKK. Good morning.
Good morning.
And up baby I call.
Baby, I will call.
The erade as say the erade as next Thursday, next Thursday. All right, the Aquaman on NFA and small Bob on Fatu Jamai.
You're Ramonia in Seven Bro Kastle 90.3 FM live on Facebook, no Johnny Show, and so like it, nice share. Now, I am twice 20 million from Queen and Mutanso, and I'll be Pumo, war a year and po news vendors. Now, I call Quas open the Hawk newspaper Thursday, a year edition, and so it's me about Kanakwajo copy. Now, I share Ghana, said the year, I say one city. And the Ramu now intimate Emfa and several intimate Enfambra one ra games be and sweet me a bar so you better watch it now for your share resource no and the moon seven sweet me at the Amoya Beshas here and so Eddie FA UEFA Nations League a first semi final game a bar so a brand Cristiano Ronaldo and so any Abranti I friend Consisao mobile 2 goals at my Portugal Abrana Florent Vet and so I taught the kind at the Ama Germany Sabre there. Ronaldo at Timaboa pushing in my so more morning friendly games me no be a bar so Thailand Esha economy no Emma India and Timmy and TV Samsung Bangladesh Esha 2 at their Bhutan and so Timmy and TV was our games and also to me a bar so now Roma Conquer from World Cup qualifiers and games to be a bar so Bermuda Eto and Tano Enum Emma Cayman Islands or more Timmy and TV Samsung Grenada Esha 6 Bahamas Entimi and TV now Roma Barbados Omoshe Bako Emma Ruba Eti Sai Kano Sanso Ena Montserrat and Sweshe Bako Belize Entimi and Tima Dominica Eshe 3 Emma British Virgin Islands and so Entimi and TV Saint Vincent Omonso Eshe and Trano Insia Emma Angulia Omonso so Entimi and Tiba Kukra Ewo Game and also Etimi Barcelona na yen twaso na yen hwe ene ti de besi akọ Spain with Nations League you know Omo Tinefie 7 p.m. Omoni France Ena Airborne ahwe na de obe qualify ko kan Portugal no ma bo a Nations League final no na de tie games bi e ba so ukokoro mu a e wo World Cup qualifiers no cup ne bono de tie se Ecuador Tinefie Omoni Brazil Carlo Ancelotti ni first game na ne obo enso de afi ho no ma 11 p.m. ena game na e ba so Paraguay enso be Tinefie ho si Uruguay no mo so abo 11 and almost game no and so Basso na yenko AFC no so World Cup fixtures no the attention UAE at 4 p.m. Omani Uzbekistan ball Samson and North Korea bebo Kyrgyzstan no so game na Basso no 6:15 Qatar bo Iran and also 6:15 Basso ni group A group B no Oman and Jordan ball 4 p.m. Samson Iraq bebo South Korea Samson Kuwait and so any Palestine and so ball 6:15 games there Basso group C Australia ɛnso ɛne Japan ɛbɔ anɔpa yɛ 11:10 na game no ahyɛ aseɛ san so na Indonesia ɛnso ɛbɛbɔ shine ɔmo game no ɛyɛ 1:45 p.m. a Bahrain ɛnso ɛne Saudi Arabia nso ɛbɛtumi abɔ 4 p.m. ɛwɔ yɛ group C na yɛntoa so na yɛnhwɛ friendlies bi ɛɛba so Cambodia ɔmo ɛbɛbɔ ɛyɛ Tajikistan ɔmo game no ɛyɛ 12 noon na ahyɛ aseɛ san so na Hong Kong ɛne Nepal ɛɛbɔ 12 Algeria ɛbɛbɔ Rwanda 4 p.m. na game no ahyɛ aseɛ san so na Georgia ɛɛbɔ Faroe Islands san so ɛna Belarus ɛnso ɛne Kazakhstan ɛbɛbɔ ɔmo game no ɛyɛ 5 p.m. ɛɛba so na ɛbɔ 6 p.m. ɛhɔ ɛna Mali ɛkɔ akɔpiem no ɔmo so ɔmo ne Dr. Congo DR Congo ɛnso ɛtimi abɔ ɛwɔ hɔ no games ahodoɔ ɛba so ɛnɛ no saa na ɛsi ɛteɛ ɛwɔ hɔ ɛno nso yɛsi akyerɛ ɛtimi ɛde ama wɔ yɛntoa so na yɛntimi ɛnkɔ yɛnim na yɛnhwɛ nsɛm ahodoɔ a ɛfiri games no mu nso ɛtimi ɛde ɛba after sɛ nnura Germany ɛne Portugal ɛbɔ wie na Jerome Boateng ɛnso former ɛyɛ defender ɛde ma Bayern Munich saa nso ɛna owurɔ mu a national team no ɔbɔ yie papapa Germanschaft na owie no ɛna ɔkɔ posti nso ɛde ɛto hɔnom ne nyinaa ne sɛ ɔtage aberante a yɛfrɛ no yɛ Antonio Rudiger ɛna ɔtwerɛ to wɔ sɛ without Rudiger better right na ɛsɛ question ɛna ɔbisa ɛsan sɛ wohwɛ a Rudiger ɛne Champions League Madrid boy ɛma ɛho nsɛm bebree ɛnso ɛtumi ɛbae ma aberante no ɛne ɔkɔkɔ kankan ɛnsɛm nso so ɛde ɛfa ho na ɛne infact ne suban kɔda adi yɛngya no nkɔbo referee na ɛnom no ɛna owura mu wɔ national team no mu a asɛ ɔmo sideline no kakra no na Jerome Boateng bisa sɛ ɔmo akyire hɔnom no Rudiger ambɔ bi no ɛte sɛ ɛkɔ yie deɛ ɛno ɛyɛ nsɛm a ɛno nso afiri mu adi aba Cristiano Ronaldo onim sɛ said 4 semi-finals a wabɔ na ɛnyɛ sɛ wabɔ kɛkɛ na onim sɛ ne Portugal for no qualify kɔbɔ ɛyɛ final in a competition a ɔbɔ bi nyinaa no from Euro 2004 semi-final versus Netherlands ɔto atena baako san so na 2014 Euros nso a ɔmo nso ɛbɔ ɛno nso na yɛ semi-final ɔmo ne Wales ɛna ɛbɔɔyɛ ɛno nso hyɛ goal ɛma 6 san so na 2019 ɛno nso so ɛyɛ adeɛ a ɔtumi ɛhyɛ goal semi-final wɔ abira na ɔmo nso ɛne Switzerland ɛnso so ɛbɔ ɛno nso ɔbɔ 3 goals ɛwɔ hɔnom a 2025 ɛno nso ɛnura ɔmo ne Germany ɛbɔɛ no wabɔ 1 goal nti semi-final games a wabɔ ama ne man Portugal akɔ ɔmo anim nyinaa no ɛyɛ adeɛ aberante no ɛto ntena ɛwɔ mu yɛde sansɛm no nso atumi adi ama wɔ na yɛnhwɛ aberante yɛfrɛ no ɛyɛ Ademola Lookman yɛhyɛ ne papa yɛfrɛ no Hansi Flick ɛtumi aswitche ɛyɛ ɔno ankasa na tension ne ne bibia ne focus ɛde akɔ akɔsi no so sɛ ne potentially sɛ winger bi bɛba anaasɛ attacker bi bɛba a ɔno ɛne obi a ɔbɛhwɛ sɛ ɔbɛdi kan akɔ akɔfa no aba de ne fɛ Atlanta bɔ nti ne Ademola Lookman ne ho nsɛm no saa na ɛno nso efiri mu ɔba basafoɔ ɛhwɛ so ɔmo nso ɛnsa ɛbɛtumi aka aberanteɛ no ɛwɔ Simone Inzaghi ɛnura ɔno nso akɔ sign ne deal no with Al ɛyɛ Hilal asa abere deɛ 2-year contract ɛna ɔmo nso so ɛnsa aka ne ɔmo ɛde ama ne sa aberanteɛ no asɛ papa no bra na ɔmo ekɔkyi ɔmo team na wɔ Saudi Pro League no 26 million ɛyɛ euros ɛno ɛne sika season bia no ɔbɛgye ɛde esi ne nan so 26 million euros ɛno ɛyɛ nsɛm a nso efiri hɔnom ɛba Chelsea ɛnura mo confirm yɛ sɛ Liam Delap ɔmo nso di no ɔmo nsa ɛtimi aka 30 million pounds ɛno yɛ sika a ɔmo ɛtoyɛ ɛnso ɛde ɛma Ipswich Town asabere 2031 ɛne ɛyɛ contract ɔmo de ama no 5 years ɛno ɛyɛ die efiri mu ɛnso so ɛtimi ɛde ɛba aberanteɛ no ɛnso ɛde saa nsɛm no aba sɛ onyini no Chelsea one of the clubs are not so follow mu yie pa nti ene onim sɛ ɛyɛ big team ɔmo stature no ɛnso ɛso nti saa bere deɛ sɛdeɛ wɔnya saa ɛyɛ move na akɔ pie one of the incredible clubs mu no ɔno nso bɛtumi ayere no na wabɔ no homɔden na watumi aboa ɛde nneɛma akɔ animu ɛnso ɛde ama Chelsea football club ɛno yɛ nsɛm a Liam Delap after nnura ɔno nso ɛsan ne die no wato kakra de ato mu ɛnso ɔsɛ on Cristiano Ronaldo deɛ teɛ ɛne sɛ aberante no wahyɛ 85 goals for ɛyɛ Portugal mmra wanya 30 years na ɛsɛ Ronaldo odi 30 years no ɛreba no na ɛsɛ ɛntena no bɛɛ ɛyɛ aduowɔtwe enum 85 goals ɛna from the 30 years ɛreba no ɔno nso ɛdi ntuhwɛ a onya 30 years no wabɔ 102 matches ɛna wahyɛ 85 goals saa nso ɛna ɔhwɛ a mmra na onya di 30 no ɛno nso no wabɔ 118 matches ɛna no wahyɛ 52 goals nti fa hwɛ mu na ɛfa bom na hwɛ 137 ɛna wahyɛ for a Portuguese national team no ɛno nso yɛ record kakra fi Ronaldo aso yɛ ɛba yɛnkɔ back to a transfer Jack Grealish deɛ ba ne sɛ ne City wɔn squad ɔmo de kɔ akɔpie mu ɛwɔ FIFA Club World Cup na ɔmo ɛmfa no ɛnkɔ ne nyinaa ɛne sɛ aberanteɛ no ɔmo nya ɔmo bɛtɔn no apam no ɛde ne fɛ yɛ club no mu nti ɔmo hwɛ proposal bia ɛba a ɔmbɛma Jack Grealish ɛnso so ɛfiri Manchester City boku no mo ɛnso ɛtimi akɔ we ɛyɛ nsɛm a ɛfiri hɔ nom so ɛtimi ɛde ɛba na FC Porto ɔmo nso ɛtimi agye atom sɛ aberanteɛ fɛ no Gabriel Veiga ɔmo bɛkɔ akɔpie mu ɛwɔ Al Ahly na ɔmo nso akɔ akɔfa aberanteɛ no afiri hɔ de aba sanse no quality no ɔmo sie ni sɛ ɔbɔ ɛwɔ mpo Saudi hɔ ɔsɛ ɔmo kɔfa no ɛba saa bere deɛ initial transfer fee no ɔmo sie 15 million euros plus add-ons no ɔmo nto din na ɔmo 15 million no ɛyɛ fixed fee amount a ɔmo betua ɛde akɔ akɔfa aberanteɛ no de afiri Al Ahly ɛno ɛyɛ nsɛm a ɛfiri hɔ nom so ɛtumi ɛde ɛba ɛhɔ nom na yɛnhwɛ sɛdeɛ ne transfers na nasɛ mpo FIFA Club World Cup no ba general mba bɛka ho asɛm na wohwɛ a ɛne World Champions ɛno ɛyɛ FIFA ɔmo de ato aseɛ kama sɛ ne club kora ɔbɛgye no ɔmo players nyinaa no ɔmo de saa badge ɛbɛbobɔ wɔn jersey no mu ɛnso anaasɛ wɔn shirt a ɔmo bɛhyɛ no ɔmo de bɛbobom ɛnso ɛno for the next 4 years na ɛsɛ ɛbom saa gold na ɔmo de design ayɛ ne kama ɛno ɛyɛ nsɛm ɛfiri FIFA foɔ ɛnso aso ɛyɛ ɛnso ɛtumi ɛde ɛba yɛde saa nsɛm no ɛtumi ɛde ama wɔ na yɛntoa so na yɛnsi ɛnhwɛ ɛwɔ ha no mokɔpie mu ɛwɔ ɛnɛ yi aberanteɛ a ɛyɛ frɛ no Mikel Obi wakasa ɛde afa ɛyɛ FIFA Club World Cup ɛno nso ɛba so no sɛ ɛyɛ competition a yɛbɛhu players bi a ɔmo nhyɛ dɛ ne din ɔmo bɛba abɛgye ɔmo din wɔ yɛbɛhu clubs bi nso ɔmo ne din yɛnto ɔmo asɛm no nso ɔmo bɛtumi aba abɛ nsɛnkyerɛnne deɛ na ɔmo ɔno deɛ obisan sɛ Cristiano Ronaldo nka chance for ɔkɔ sign na nkaane na ɔmo obi anim ne prefer striker ɔno nso ɛpɛ no.
You know, this is a tournament whereby you might have a player come on this sort of world stage tournament and come and announce himself to the world and say, here I am, I want to be the main star of this tournament. And of course, you have the transfer window around the corner. You're performing in the biggest stage.
Yeah.
The big clubs might be looking at you thinking, oh, hold on, there's a player here. We might sign him during the transfer window.
Yeah.
You know, so for this lesser team and for these players that we've never heard of before, what a great stage for them to come and showcase their talent.
Let me ask you, there are rumours suggesting Ronaldo somehow wants to get into your old club, Chelsea, right? They need a number 9. Do you think that would you like to see Ronaldo turn out for Chelsea at this tournament?
I like to, but I think obviously we think where he might be going. Obviously, there's this 10-day period of transfer window that's been open, maybe just for the tournament for clubs to get in 1 or 2 players into their teams to build their team for the FIFA World Cup tournament. So for me, I think it might be Al Hilal he might go to. So they're trying to make sure they get him to the tournament, which is going to be good for the tournament, for the fans, for football lovers to see Ronaldo and Messi again compete in another Club World Cup tournament. So it's amazing. Ronaldo is an amazing player. He's an all-time goal scorer. So it would be great to see him also participate in this tournament. Yes, do we need him at Chelsea? Of course we do. We need a number 9. But I think everybody knows the number 9 that I want us to get. And we're not getting it. No, Osimhen. Of course, we need to get Osimhen, but I don't think the club is getting him now. We've got a different route. We're getting Delap. I hope he comes in and he helps the team as well. I want to see him in this Club World Cup. I want to see him perform. Obviously, he needs to push Nicolas Jackson. The competition needs to be there. Now we have a healthy competition. Hopefully, we can see how that's going to lead us from this FIFA Club World Cup.
And I know John Mikel Obi and so I can't define some FIFA Club World Cup na competition we a made one eba na emube the best and so will be benuano and that's will be able to me share one of phone so free FIFA for no almost a free to air obi en track up or brown also air pick sa stream no so I share to media kontum benya nipa dodo na no amomo ahwe players a omo needing on beba begin sanso na clubs a omo so yen sheda ni momo omo so beba so omo beba be yiro omo ho abo na ye hu omo players no na omo so ato omo enso atimi agisika o kan club na se former club Chelsea enso ho asem so omo ehia striker na ene de so omo sa aka branch e Liam Delap na no so eko so nya konya eko FIFA Club World Cup no kokobo bia ye be hu abrantia no de ono so wo going forward o be bo Chelsea bobo ko on de Osimhen and then nyina waka so munya compare na so said the idea ye dey take for na so mu de sika pa e ponpon abrantia se be ya ontena at least 1 season bi em fama mu te be ya din Ronaldo de no said no ka no o sane mo na nka bia mpo for FIFA Club World Cup no ko mo mo compare na so no the preference and no so etimi e de e ba ye no na ye nto aso na ye nko ye nim kakra e ade a Unai Emery enso so etimi akasa e de afa ni coaching career no nyoma bia o ye na etimi aboa no ma ono so aye successful de di kan ye busa no say nei ukokopie mu ewo ye ni game a oye no what sort of leader and ono betimi describe no ho say oye no no a echirechi mu say.
Have you always been a natural leader in the dressing room? Did that come to you very easily?
I learned in my process as a coach, separate when you are extremely demanding working with the players and serious, discipline, very direct, and when you are with them but not directly working for tiny session or speaking about something work, because as well we are sharing time, speaking, having a breakfast, having lunch, traveling, and of course something is very important for the players as well, to try to manage them speaking about the life and maybe asking about their family, about their life as well. They're happy in this country, in this club, the family adaptation is going well, and sometimes the players needed in this way as well to try to be in this connection with the coach or with the club. And I am a leadership, I like to try to understand each moment, separate when I am working extremely direct for a work and very demanding, and when I speaking with the players about the family, about the adaptation of them in the country, in the city we are.
Inti enoy and somehow to me Eddie Abaseni players and then you know catch them especially so call team Fufuma and the Kasa no ya dear when ye pa and to no LED no Kasache players no more new no be person best settling into the club wabra or catch them so much country no more a woman no community no more no culture kwa mo faso ya monyoma na afọ mo so etimi edi akire se de be a ono so nya bufo entobase mu eno ne ni players no so etimi kasa no aka che obia de obia nso ebetimi aye ewo ho eno ye nsem a wo etimi enso edi aba ne ebusa ne se nei no ka no se ba ne games a se mo kokoba nsem ben na ya na wo ka che players na afọ mo adwene mo no omonso etimi ejina mo enso etimi disi akan.
You have to be successful, but it's impossible always winning. I am so realistic with the players, but very positive. And when I am losing, of course, I have one day in morning, but only one day. Another 6 days, I am again full energy to be positive and to prepare as better as possible the next challenge we have.
So it's about being positive for you behind the scenes. Even when you lose, you're after the first day, we forget about it more, and then we come back, different attitude, new week.
Yes, usually. I learned in my process as a coach, I needed sometimes when we were losing and sometimes in bad moments, was very important to read some books about management, about control of emotions in difficult moments, how you have to try to get yourself under your control, your mind. I learned a lot in my process as a coach. Reading, I was finding a lot of time my good balance.
Yes, and so obo anaso kosi akan na oye adwuma na ni team elusia dia okanyina ni say ne catch any players no catch no on the attire as a coach or copy book bi enso everyday about management about kwan obefa so now so emotions no obetimi control one Brian Tudie enso etimi aba no eno eyade ono so eka ede efa ho ena yebisa no say ne tactics no say na esiti o say as a coach ono hwa afofo enkan komo a omo is successful.
The next one, which is tactics. A lot of people were wondering how they go about sort of finding a philosophy that works for them.
I like football and I really love to identify every day something different about football. I am very demanding myself to try to get updating every day about everything. And I like to watch another coaches. I like to watch another successful teams.
Okay.
And try to understand or to identify how they are doing their work.
Is there anybody in particular that you've seen this season you thought, that's really interesting, I like how they play, I like their football?
Of course, I respect a lot Guardiola, I respect a lot Klopp, I respect a lot now Slot. The younger coaches as well, they are coming so good coaches.
Incredible.
I like in another countries, another leagues as well, like Luis Enrique. He's doing a very fantastic job as well. Ancelotti in Spain, Flick as well in Barcelona, and of course Inzaghi in Inter de Milan, and being very consistent, being very successful each year in one team like Inter, very demanding, getting the objective, really appreciate a lot. Of course, I have my own identity as a coach, and I want always to add something, improving as well my own identity, but more or less my style, my idea, I am keeping for a long time and always trying to improve.
Yes, in order so be improve or one kasani identity as a coach or one idea no coaches now most when you kakra chen no na so almost mo bondi bono kosro no or show mo no bubo di judging club mu na din eba mo di Luis Enrique eka ho sanso ene onslaughts with Liverpool or can asem so etime de Carlo Ancelotti, Pep Guardiola omo nyina ye coaches a nyina no so wa daje na so ni game bia o tena se no no so ahwe mo na wa pick bibi enso etimi e de afi omo nyina kan bi enso eno no so successful no ensema Unai Emery Aston Villa coach no enso etimi aka ede aba ewo ho no mo yenkopie mu ewo ye Roland Garros ewo ye ena ugwemu a France ekoso ewo ho no na de tie ene se nura ya de a Coco Golf otimi edi nkunim ekọ eye finals and semi finals a bibia ekọ nkan enso etimi ede ema no ocho no ankasa ni country woman a ye friend eye Keys Madison Keys etwa no 6-7-6-4-6-1 na 3 set ni na no winni mienu a no so no otimi ede ekọ nanim ewo na Lois Boyson enso etimi ekọ nanim wa bra na crowd no enso eta na chiye papa ochi eye and river etwa no 7-6-6-3 no so etimi de ko nanim kama ntene Lois Boyson oni Coco Golf enso ene betimi abo semi finals ni mu eno ye game ba ko e ba so ewo mana from na mema no Yannick Sinner enso so etimi ekwo nanim wabra ochi aye Alex Bublik enso etwa no 6-1-7-5-6-0 no so etimi de ekwo nanim sanso ena Novak Djokovic enra ono so etimi etisi from 3 set ni na no otimi edi green fat 4 set baako na say ade akọ edema Zverev my last 3 no ono so ebetimi ewini ya Novak Djokovic ewini ya na emom no first set de ko eni Zverev ewini 6-4 ene firo no Novak Djokovic etwa so 6-3 6-2 6-4 eno no so etimi etwa ya watimi ede akọ nanim ewo ho nti eno eya nsem free tennis no mu enso etimi ade ba nti se de next stage no semi finals no Yannick Sinner enso ene Novak Djokovic enso ena ebetimi ede apempem so ewo ho no ma yede ho nsem no enso etimi ede ama ya kan ma ne de nenra me de bro Sabalenka ene Swiatek ena ebehia ewo ho no ma ho nsem no so ni nyina no eda ho no ede ema wo na mom no Brian Mbembo de tie ene say ya de Manchester United for say the intentions no ma make it clear enra omo ehia negotiation as a club and club na say Manchester United omo etimi akwa ahead say Brian Mbembo mbeko normally Brentford for akotwetwe nkomo 45 million pounds plus 10 million add-ons enso ebetimi ababa beka ho enso ewo honoma eno ensem kakra no so efi honom so etimi ade ba yabo akire ade ama odwumadi enso on Kastle 90.3 FM yade besi wa ha de aka no so beto aso de amount.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The sports king. The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The sports king.
Kastle 90.3 FM Sini Robert Mensah Sports and on a pay at Nasia de someone FK Kebeda so the Aquamanone is 56 minutes past 6. Yeba bedi enkomo ewo dwumadi ne sunze de kan da to ja ne the semi-finals ne ba so nenra ade a France for ne de ye eye akoda ketua eye Mira and River no na e ha adwe pa and River pa ne di 5-3 e the first set call 40-40 due senya ye advantage eno ana me ra ho pa no ana me ra ho amakoda no and me call social media so me try to me read them say sa supporters na de omode ye akoda no nya de a crowd na no ma mo akoda no na koko de obo ya no ko shia girl di ene Lois cause sister no yi kwame na the sister no to so me picture ba ko bi ho no sister no de FKK me jide se wo kra bia o jana ni mu a obetumi aye wa yi pa de ba no de hwe wo ka se o ba na ke to na bedi ni ho agro no eze o de ba hwe enya easy o you the body power you and stand the muscles ni ade a eno me hu na am say akoda yi and River say 16 or 17-year-old me say akoda no nya ade obetumi agina ma me we yanim anya ye ampa e wo say crowd ne so boy de but hwe sister ipa o gina ho pa hwe ne mazo hwe ne step pa no am say that on social media page was am kwa hwe se bia me hu e bia of the court pictures dan camera ba me da ba kire Osman but me kwa manya of the court pictures bia ni nyina your court ne so na ababa wa no edi nimre gena ni adine Osman so mu a we did some physical with my apostle cra to out to work baby am cra say Osman good morning.
Good morning.
Bokwa there Aye, what they want to so cake DM back be on modern says na so girl and that final to so they'll bring another one to the Koni. Asman, so oh here dear. Yeah, 2003 or 2002 was fine. Aye, easy.
Now say Gen Z for on Chebiana warrior at Tintina Cassifontino. Many millennials will be a cake of fry. But Gen Z for Nazi. 1 hour 2000, especially Messi Afuno. Don't want to back at the sister Pina. There's no small girl. But if you will, maybe the Miss Maker about my pussy.
Oh, they're made in the picture now.
Or put some when you might love her. I'll put some.
I would say, time I was about who said you've been not yet. Some would say, some about Bomba Contoqua. Well, boy, you cry out now, was Saddam. Every give us one, you are by now. Sure. Just go per gill or Jessica, she and then 2 days now. I say now at the Jessica because what I am number 3. See me who I'm not getting the cost now. Me who I Uncle Family can I change my uncle Frimu because as I'm not and as what dignity. Because I would have but Fantos now, Osman. On here, on Shelley Night. Fano, Lois. Then the other part, Lois Boyson. France in Tino to me say, we didn't have ground. When a new FKK, tell him call serious face. On near, when you want to that woman didn't have grow, but I don't know, but didn't have grow. Very interesting, but I know I was so sad for Shasha. To the band, that pan until Queen and baby. I am ya. Ne papa ne coach no me ya Osman nie hwe ana pa cho de ba Facebook ne be hwe no una sa wo se me boa betum to anyway yo so the body pa me to say what una beti no as I say o kra woni bi sa o ma woni bi sa the girl is great cry great tennis player no all muscles no I know dear. I don't know if he says she said he and the idea in about easy. He said she said he. And the Lois Boyson and yes, I didn't say about the semi-finals be interesting and Igas Yatek and Sabalanka. If we see me can't be a say Ube Kofi Kesiema Fato Igachi, called the Queen of Clay. Sabalanka ya day and nailed and back from. But Coco no, I'm sure that's as Hannah serve Basan or the Cordia and the Lois Boys, no. Girl, no to my channel. I was say, also, you know, if I had in a game, no ABC Afako, our mano semi final, send it to the Roland Garros. Now, see quickly, let me read some of your messages. Now, for Yamra, and Mesha said, the near Matiem. I'll say Portugal 2, Germany 1. Oh, that be any send one. I bought one, you know. Young Koya name. I'll say my top 3 players are in the question of the day, no. 3 players are just ended season. Our performance, no, I saw when he bet my name you more not in any other beer. I'll say Arsenal, I say good morning, Kastle FM fraternity. Please, Miss Ruby, tell Arsenal to stop sniffing around players like Zubimendi and Sesko. Else Chelsea or any team will sign them and they shouldn't blame them. They should pay and by simplicity. And today, France will be Spain. Simple. Jamal will cry like a baby on Ballon d'Or as Dembele will win. Mr. Cheese, Eddie, but also my 3 players are as follows. Dembele, number 1. Victor Gyökeres, number 2. And Rafinha, number 3. It's Mr. Cheeks, Eddie, or the about the top 3 best performers. Most of my top 3 best players are Osman, Mosquito, Dembele, Kylian Mbappe, and Bruno Fernandes. Hey, the game inside and Kamfua, Obia on the taste, Osman, Obia in the taste, into the taste about Yan Somusa and Afe, Yan Koyanim, or the next one, no, so. I'll say good morning. I go by the name Sterling. Germany will win by Germany a boy we. Germany didn't win patrol. And they are France and Spain. Alright, only for your master and buy and France and Spain. I'll say hello, Miss Ruby. My name is Taga from Amamoma. My top 3 players for this season are Kylian Mbappe, Osman Dembele, and Lamine Jamal. And the same, France will qualify. Our game. eba sono enso emu. Thank you so much. I'll say Miss Ruby, good morning. My top 3 players are Lamine Yamal, Rafinha, and Pedri. To say where the Abasa Niankasa. I think I if we pedu no I don't know and so but no see Miss Ruby, if you want someone who deserves the Ballon d'Or is Rafinha, because in all competition Rafinha is better than Dembele. I think I the free a pedu not in the idea, but thank you so much for your message, Rafinha for. And Justice from Akotoche was say hello Miss Ruby, good morning. My top 3 players are Mohamed Salah, Kylian Mbappe, and Ousmane Dembele. And today, Spain will win by 2-1 against France. Thank you so much for your message. Mojitum now the message neighbor Sanwa. Now very, very interesting. Good morning, champion Miss Ruby. Today, France will meet their masters. Spain, I'm Samuel Thompson, aka Lamine Yamal, okay, from Apioska Kokodo, and Audifra. What they and Eddie Bayada same. And I say greetings to you. It will be 2-1. Okay, no. So also they are Portugal. Portugal qualify we any Sunday, but trying to be Shiano. Any Spain, any France, any Spain, any France. I say Ronaldo has no goal in this match. Oh, okay, try answer. We are expecting okay, I don't know. I mean, I know about your boy, and I'm sure me, and then that's say, but I'm so, any Spain, any France, and why you comment to Navy, you Portugal, and German, dear, nearby, and Spain, and France, in Tenaba can was him. You Portugal, dear. No, good morning, Mr. B. My 3 best performed players in Europe are Mohamed Salah, number 1, 2, Kylian Mbappe, and 3, Ousmane Dembele. By the way, I monitored your program live on Facebook yesterday, and I didn't know you were such a delight. Okay. So I'm planning on an excursion to your office soon. Say, Gaff, Asman. Also a best excursion, my whole, you know. Hello, good morning, champion Miss Ruby. How are you and your crew? My top 3 players for the season are Ousmane Dembele, okay, Mbappe, number 2, and Lamine Yamal. They are my top 3 players this season. Otuga, the first Simeon, or the and so Eddie Abba. Then I have few ones here. Good morning, incoming. Mr. Roro, selfish and self-glory. He wants to achieve. If it's Messi, he will let the other players to score that goal. You are doing a great job. Keep it up. Moses Atta from New York City. And my top 3 players are Mohamed Salah, Lamine Yamal, Ousmane Dembele. Wait for Moses Atta, New York City. No, the free Akotoche, Eddie Abba, Kastle Sports team. Thank you for the good work. I've got Bibiana.
Say, Obemo Biasha says,
Body, I can go no share. Go no share, no class man, go for fruit.
And I am one question you will say, no idea, Antica. Maybe I would not born no better. On free, on job on 2 free. Now, Uncle for Bibrano Mesh, and I said, Minim dear, but maybe I will free.
Can't be never.
I know you never mess fun. But sometimes, once I say, well, was that, Uyama, a year, you won't say, won't say, you'll be fun, dear, but the old canoe and Faquem did say, dear, not MNS, no honor, and the penalty number, Messi Chia. No, the Amaida Suarez, the only dino, our Pepe Chicha, no, the man said, but I know you're different. And when you're a penalty in a bedaho, and I would jump for Cobo share. A chance, obvious chance. Obvious chance. And a bar, a cow, new poop, keep at the baby, or no quantity now. It won't jam one.
Okay, Asman also can be home. What is that road now?
And the ball should be another player, but cannot yourself a show Portuguese national to know you Chelsea play. Oh, yes. Absolutely. Yes.
I'm you free moon. Hey, I'm going to say to Pedro Neto. What about 82 minutes? Every car walk, I can say, what name can never come 100 meters. Every car walk, assist. Hey, Asman, you are one on the show.
Play a ball come to me, in a good positioning. I do baby pass bomb of no bimbo and shake. Pass ball keke, Nakakana short in the tape. No cinema no way food. I mean, so I am cinema and Cacasa or Bucket hay or Pacasa. I cried to the baby. pass ball ma just tap in na yɛrɛ hyɛ goal na yɛkɔ in n'anim nso bring forward on to me adamazi way
to why side
yɛrɛ tu no fo
Chelsea be shame ho
yes Chelsea player yɛrɛ tu no for catch national team no
hey FKK ho na me o mama you Osman the free mutumi kasa asem no ha say sa man here na me say that FIFA Club World Cup no FIFA Club World Cup no say Chelsea so Madrid mu champion ade na se ho na be hu o say
Megu mu hwani wase.
Mr. B, good morning, please. My name is AMG Thinking from Ankafu Fie. Spain 3, France 2. Mr. B, I'm still inviting you. Okay, I'm pausing that. What's the idea? I'm a review as no Ankafu bandana float. Okay, 21st June. Okay, akakamia. Yes, I better answer at Yatum. Na and I say good morning, Mr. B. Based on individual performance and numbers, I will take Rafinha, Mbappe, and Dembele. Lamine did perfectly well, but his numbers can be compared to these three, and we are not going to spare him and say he is young. Today, France will qualify with the same scoreline. As for Ronaldo, even science can't. I don't know. Yay! What number say? Osman. I say hi, Dion. One word Messiah. When we call school, hey, now some call school chairman so Osman me ref to so. Can be used to word do about me kind of crown a chunk my quack into there. My friends in a Vietnam lecture, I quack with Timmy Cross or into there. My friends into one word be a mammy who how make count what the end. As for Ronaldo, even science can't what he is doing. I can't what? Osman, okay, I can't today. Can't detect what he is doing. Okay, agenda boy. Eddie Free, Quapro, they buy CC, okay, that's sin. Okay. And also can't explain. Or the buyer can't explain what he's doing. Okay, and no person Chelsea, Osman. Even science can't explain what Ronaldo is doing at Chelsea.
Baby, I will do this. So I'm called Kanakotina Honzina. And I be a level I could not control to more drop. But at the top level, good I will deliver. So science facts and figures, data, empirical evidence. It's in actual science, want to teach them why I bring at that age. No, good or the highest level. But science, but my teaching. But it's good work. Okay. In fact, people been for more than 40 years. Now we're very active. But to be honest, consistency on the hair, consistency on the
FKK the explainer. FKK the explainer marathon. The marathon of the explainer. Okay, I say good morning. Advantage is my name. I'm listening to you live at the United States of Ankwanda. I'm Madrid fans and today, for me, my best players are for the year is Lamine Yamal, Mbappe, and Pedri. It was Ronaldo. Oh yeah, I am Madrid fan pa Nelson or kind of crap idea. Obey Lamine Yamal, Mbappe, and Pedri for the season. All right, thank you so much for your message. My father, too, no and can't free. The first segment. So, good morning, Miss Shubi. God's Eye inside and Chanwa, Barcelona all the way. Then, hi, boss lady. I'm Andrick Omar from Akotoche inside Sikedu. I say. My top 3 players for this season are Lamine Yamal, Pedri, and Rafinha. Mamina also top 3 season NDA. You have Champions League, you have Europa League, you have Conference League, hope you have various leagues, you have leagues in the idea. I top 3 best players. I'm performing well last season. Mamina will message na. Also, my family about first segment. Oh, idea will be the best here. Oh yes, it's here na. My phone number is here. I'm frewa. Idea me the no. Oh, Mr. Good morning. I agree with Mr. Osman. Neto was too selfish, and the goal Ronaldo scored was clean. He is a proper old man striker. Better than. Oh, I answer what the city be about all the emoji. WhatsApp. Oh, make sure about who's this here. I said, so when Paco better than him. And I'm more time Chelsea side. Chelsea pa only Osman, but only banner. Yeah, more.
Or so Obi Anthony Chelsea.
Old man.
Chelsea this season and last is one number 1 for no Nyamia.
Old man Ronaldo is better than Jackson. Yeah, hi. The Jackson say. If I see one man, I'm Chelsea. Yeah, be yen. Someone who has strike cannot ban. What best set 30 goals next season? FKK. Who wants some can?
Striker Ben Dilap. Okay, so it's
Kabibi mami.
Ipswich, right?
Kabibi mami.
Yes, we are more quality.
Kabibi mami.
More fast ball, more ball. Now we are in numbers now. Now we share Chelsea. Chances score more share. Now we bet me quite the Ipswich or do more critique for the whole season. In terms of the numbers, chances creation, and the number of chances of makes here. So it means say oh share Chelsea anymore no more here will be or be consistent in terms of convention or be mass chances na Chelsea are creating now resulting in the goal. And yes, but a biba so easily, but they are not kind of say Christopher and Kukui only Praha and Kakra, but Nicholas, now so blast a lot of chances, and so it's very one put an economic hobby. To boys are sometimes one not the free.
Magu, or someone about for Magu.
Sa Pedro, yeah, you can ask him so. And can I from bench to so cross or bar. Now, Barbie be Jenny Santos also a ball ringing on also some fan numbers because what it means is that say if Senzo Maresca bet was no more create so many chances there. The deal upon a day by a convention rate. In terms of financial goals, watch there with Ipswich Town and so with Chelsea, I'll be criticized chances. And also, be share a lot of the goals.
Osman, now sister, how much I
say? Or best settling him well.
Why we are?
Okay,
yeah, Chelsea for no hold man. Osman, Obwa. What's that?
Watch 15 goals. One boss season I'm playing.
What why they?
Nicolas Jackson. OFVR Auburn. The season about 15 goals.
No, I'm playing you.
We pray the mouth, but obey and we do more. Teams are casino. Teams are casino. It's not just only about the chances neighbor, but a play not to my Yanadi. Okay. Mental fortitude. It's a chance in the obvious of and that chance of a I tell me the chances, this other player. That's what this yes. Obi Bar. I'm finding two chances will be bar. You see, the trend analysis for Chelsea in there. Chelsea attackers or strikers are what bono. No, it has always been there. Question. Chelsea strikers are what Shevchenko, Crespo. What about what will make mark today? Be a
numbers to be
Costa the not by for some
19 goals to be.
The brain now about to.
And I say, young fan, I say, on better goes Nash and Yakoya. No, I'm also a Chelsea fan. And I say, Yate, Intino. You better be a more than one time. I'm for I must say a Brian Boymon and it's no Sakurano. My you are now corn. You better see none I said no Espirito Santo. I want you a bit full no. Only my any dream be ever prone or my United, Is that okay? Say, when they are about you a young call, my you are Gazamica. And I you, and to Munyai, Obia and any of the sunny player. And the Munyam will be a sunny player. Yet I am trying next season. Because will be the end of Baba Flop. You'll be in Hobby Flop. Will be a bay, ask now for my sign. And I'm a Kobe Assembly. Yafa only see Yama first segment of the show. See about Yama Twasu, a chair or eye.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
Hey, Assembly. Osman, what did you want me to say, Mammy? Also, some now can I want to say he was talking about Ronaldo go no say, on your chance to be so back the first chance, or then the last foot, now some for passing out. If I can watch them, what him say. And I can't watch them, what I say, I can't watch them, what I say. Hey, Moses Ada, Pachoa, Miami Panawa. First, you are Mammy Wine, a chanko, meant me defending or radio, so and yet, Ushia, more now, no more, I face or Hodia Koyanim. All right, Yan to us on our face, you made him come out with the first segment of the show, so 17 minutes past 7 on Kastle 90.3 FM.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
And I betcha home, this first segment, so the build up to the finals. And or my besu and Casamrinka, the final, build up to the final day, especially her Premier League, and some other leagues are not final day. You know who the winner near Diana to me say. Now, she got an answer, she and us. I knew. What are you expecting? Any chance for Kumasia Sankodok on the final day? And the final day, the I heard him say, or the Ghana Premier League, yeah, baby, this Sunday. the Ghana Premier League, All right, Osman, where they quickly, quick one after Yamra.
We go that's an pay. Ghana Premier League, the final the expectations. Me feel the BBS major set BC last week, and while my league no since you answer that yes you
see at 2 points and I say BBS no.
Of course because that result would affect and will have an effect on whoever wins the league and a major decision. The last time you can the statutes hadi. Born here bonus yambo in via club are born on me one boy you will be was it I'm a club. 3 points no Lucy on the day was it my club or in a boy now was answer what on the 3 was a few more these are rules I was here but club no so problems so few there or you genuine on them work at the ball or room bobby because they were being intimidated and you who them same go come hadi okay the mysterious busua dwarfs no nye Legon City to Sukrum Hadi. On no referee moment was you complain quite there was a verbal threat, another attack on their lives and work at the ball. One to was in a one tier. In this case, no a referee no on your 2 clubs no, and I crooked or rumbo because the 2 clubs were willing a day. Born over but referees in the cut they will feel there one life is at stake into born wombo. But you put a verdict or bet in that particular game. Now in this instance, for instance, Legon City is one press I was about out, another release I was about out. And fast forward, some of us I can't had it there. Nanko Bodanka before the game Nanka Simpono, Nanko Chanka Wobble. But they agreed over Bo, I will feel officiating. Now there was a predetermined mind there. What best is someone nation saves reason why watching one film. And Ruben can some them obey. And by this time, it's definitely conduct investigations.
Thursday.
I'm not sure that it will take you more than 3 days, 5 days.
Thursday.
Our video footage is so honor. Everything when you be done share. About consult to the clubs and you want to Bakasa. Match officials they are there, match commissioners they are there. Meaning why up to now the Mr. American trend honor. Now say share go stars and you just watching him there. All things being equal, will be disappointed the same because of the head-to-head league and what JV.
No more final day I'm not cry lions or cry lions no
I also league with him.
But some of them want to and I'm to
you come out there that integrity no on said animal. I don't bonus will in your shima or nya and one's in Yakudu.
To Ghost Stars are champions already. Who they want to say Ghost Stars
are as it stands now, there's a midfield there. They are there. Unless they be a last minute to be able to know we could change your honor. But if you can question honor, then that is what we need to do. The first thing before we can game win. Nanka verdicts now out. Yes, verdicts now out. And you when you're going to the pan ultimate games, this is the situation. But we'll be barring that unless one fan by and says still now you may feel no shameless about ball now. Then I'm looking forward there. Those areas now are very important. Now relegation is the say area or honor. These are relegation is the area when I work on you now. Now I can want to league, So it means that the integrity officers or whoever and say if indeed we will be a honor if any we should make sure that boss money officials in be there. Venues are welcome about those final home games, Abrankase and a Bibian Honomono. You have people at the stadium to monitor your Koro Honum. You monitor the space, the predictions now, the kind of goals our clubs will consider Honum, the kind of situations about Kodu in the game, pick out information, intelligence, one for one, as one phone to phone. Now we'll make sure that in these 2 particular games, especially, about me, I'll pick those intels, Not say anything onto Wesibia Kukosia, then we deal with it or Honum. But other than that, teams in kind of walk away in will be 1 year point in from BBA.
Hey,
yes.
This weekend, the home wins in
absolutely. For the 2 teams that will compete for the league, Obiaba win the home match of Honum. Because relegation, you can hear me. And that's what I say away from Honum. Accra Lions wants to walk. And a young Legon City wants to walk. It's more can in your league position in Obiaba name. The only time most stranger there, clubs and kind of work, we know ourselves into betting companies, So if they are very smarter, we can wait Ghana Premier League matches, Men will be able to be on the platform.
Hey,
yes. So a betting company, and you Ghana Premier League now weekend matches, Men for being front to a platform because we be over manipulate the game. Over manipulate the game. Over good company. Into some year Kokofia, I wouldn't dare. Some year Betway Fia, I wouldn't dare. Me any company be a month for Ghana Premier League matches in front to do
this weekend.
Number one, I can so baby and so, but yeah, individual betting man cause obe knows we train ways are 1 year one azi. It's me feel that if one phone has some phone to phone, but up on the safety protocols now is something that we've been advocating for. But actually the intensity of those games now, I'm sure that we are going to have so much of why the ama gidi no kodu hono. However, you to see and kada birun kodu ntino yam fon ko yeduma hono. But I feel that ka oba bopa and ka issues na waba no and ka yan kanan ko nfiwo. At least nka by Sundays is it naka verdict na ba out young baby nations wojina. Either a replay so what's 1 3.2 so what you don't know then we get to know you to na about final matches no na ya kwena nyimiti for me I feel that there's not so much to do because league na says as the be meeting this year before the be any goal stars one of the league no hono.
All right, okay, FKK, yeah, the build up to the final day of the Ghana Premier League.
Yes, last weekend me incidents be an endorse far and few but you know CC and so your places are not a determination of a league in winner and so why are now you feel say or saying if you be said you can and say on very reactive at the 7 days year you know and on mobile say mobile baby I felt say pulley you know my you say your security no ever for me koye nti nyesa ye twen my season no ba be ko we yansa na ya hye from the word go season shas here na no said ye bi mo ani abre wo mo home games no ekwan mo person mo fa so bo chinchan chen wo so mo win no mo je no eno so so kra mpo no mo fa pressure no into players no say omo boy nshem fa mo but supporters na any other sessions bi do mo gym na omo determine na ye omo fate enso etimi dia mo nti ye wo se league no so say ba be do season bi si anase ba be wi a na say the original NG bia for some 3 goals be to go and I said 3 games be to go nempo the original top scoring boot no on also so NG with some 3 games to go na ohwempo na say goals no ebimbe ho a ni nyina na yehu ekwan ya amanfo fa so hye 3-4 ene na se for the goal king no nti nyoma bebre na na ekom ehonum ne de efe no MC besi na omunya hu solution omunya hu so omu hu susu de ani omunya omu adwen so ombetimi ama ya solve ene omu agya gum say ye nkone saa if really so on person omu solve omu nim de o so omu ye dada there were a lot of occurrences there were events bebre ye betimi the seasons bebre etimi de ato ayesa example no say ye ba be we ye leagues na eya na nyoma bebre ekomu matches a ye open ubonsa results na ba obviously we beka say normal prediction but ekwan na fa so instances ne enyoma events ne nyoma ekomu ansa na happen no ni nyina no ebam kodi ye bo players on be share ni nyina ebam the referee beye ni nyina ebam last season mekai was it a game na involve in Swaziland any team bia was it Bofakwa me pese me kai team chrono potin by happen wo bono ho na utie commentating na commentary now the oya no na emba ba supporter bia ono to ono ne kasa na wote say no I am so a team official so no just normal na say ordinary supporter the can say referee no obeji penalty ampa ball no one who say bobi nsa one who say twa obi to for ma ampa na referee na je ni nyina ne say eye nkomo a no mo adi wo akiri a no wate ena na wo kanti de no twen ya say 18 year boss ni mu no ye be pim obi ato ana say ye ni ho be ka obi keke ana so obi mpo be hwe fom enti ya na eyade a say omo adwene mu no omo hyehye dada omo hyehye say this is the plan ye pese ye ni ye determine obi a wo so oje ye determine obi a wo so ko relegation it is all ka say ye can measures omo di begu akoma already omo nim solution no omo nim dada dia kan say this is what we want to do the oko ni o so oko the okam ni o so okam Karela say 2 seasons ni say ya owura haruna ekofa no so ohun omo modem bo ohun bra omo bo omo bresa o first round omo nyiro omo bo second round mpo ye ba omo nhye da mbo ba ye ba bewie no some be 4 5 6 games bi aka no no mo ayiro mo 3 no mo hye 2 no mo hye 2 dey ko check omo last round of games no mo bo never results omo saka
okay so many so attempt to match 3 points na go
imagine enti teams bi ha who say nkoye dreams same na enhyeda mfa even with Nazi to wo na nkoye kokwasa saa fa yedru second round na omo ayiro mo kokoti na omo abo na omo akam enti your factors bebre betimi aka de ayese say mpo enye obi na enhyeda eya said ya de no toa so ne said ye si eba no wa hwe a obeka say deliberate action and ekoso and so obi epese say club bi ho no mra so wa nyere ne ho a empo na say na ho ode ne mpo ntimi a ya wo say ye force wa ne ma ne kam na nsa kese no aba beto mo so na omo akam ade omo kwa no mo 5 stars na hodwere ho a wonti asienti for me said ye ka no de di kan security no I was say stronger I was say tougher I was say omo ani brave na mo just excuses no say ye mpo ya ha ye wo no ye need enough men I mpo be ka se best say omo nyina obviously so o ka se wo so omo nyina akogu match venue na krono ebebo because still bibi betimi asi wo mo achi but it doesn't also mean say omo nya reinforcement omo ntimi mfa e ka na beba de enti e ba nearby neighborhoods no and I said nearby localities no on betimi amasa reinforcement no aba normal baba be come mo the venue na nkasa no mo akwa enti for me how hear me pa but on the game na nkasa no dey me expect anything dia
Ghost Stars na na ho
dia besi a na besi dia on be ya no be
kotoko 58 20 e bia Ghost Stars antumi anwini a na kotoko wini akotoko
it the chance say o se kotoko wini na
Ghost Stars Lucy
any Ghost Stars obi alusi enye ye dey but every can say omumienu na ye feel say omu betimi age no
Ghost Stars no
two expect say golden Ghost Stars ebet say obo ofie obetine fie Lucy sa onye hwe ordering sabegu na chi say ye bro ne ye I'm asking you a question
onfangu achi
onfangu
ba ye betuma
obekwaje me catch o say onye ontena ho say oye mehye e wo fie o onkwa awe o na okwa awe sa game no any day brekum Chelsea be hye no dia no koye o na me catch o betena fie na wakwa awe akohye 3-2 oba betena fie abo a na wontimi nya bibia amfan enhye wa bra onu na ye so what the upper hand no onu mom no be decide say league me pese meje pese nations eje wanka onye
da be menye
ndi de American no say de besia na besi nti me kra de ho no ko de me expectation kwa nhye da ni ho go mi say de no ye determine awie ye nya win awie ye nya second awie ye nya third awie and yet o say say o ma na
okay
enti de be ya no ba de hia me yes security no omoma omani enko ho officials no omo ne omo kasa empo me nya sure say kasa na ya no omo ne omo kasa I feel say said the animado ba be kan no executioners and wo ho no ne mo kwan say go and do this do ABCD no mo akwa because ba say fairness ye officiating officials no emfa prepare your enye say 100% mfoso be bo mo ho ye be hu genuine mistakes e wo mu game no mbedi no omo decide so omo bedi game no ye pa say the enim na mbra no wo mo nsam na ye rules and regulations no and yes officiating officials no omunim eye suban bone ene eye adwunmupo bone ene omo ankasa de omo pese omo ye ene omo ye enti eye sa na tie ba so omo decide say ye league ne ba be we de bone omo di nyina no say de du be nyankopɔ ka jom say sie nya ahotefo ba yi nkra mfa totete so ama ebeduru ye still ni enya bi do the fan say from match day 1 ebesi match day 33 omo di bone omo mfa papa enwie ba ko no omo pepa omo musuo ni omo papa no mfamfiro ne mfa mbone nchomo eno so omo ntimi nye.
All right, okay. One more game to go. How would you rate Ghana League this season?
Na rate be open rate be
here Liga ya boy
wow kasa rate
me
na
come on here
rate e wode ho overall performance by the obia enkan nyina mo
how one word for the league this season how
untimi nkasa enye kura eduru me bi yehu say na eya say ye be hu talent Umbe you among the Razak since Muye, since Muye. Untimi Kasa bad. The Benjamin Asari, yeah, unya Black Stars collab. Untimi Kasa bad. Kwame Poku ne return to the league. Do obey Albert Amwa. Do yeah.
Baba ya ni ji
the Ablo, yes, Ablone Simba. A year or Kotoko Etrono and other individuals. Goalkeepers be more clean sheets out of
my country.
They be on their own.
Oh, I've came
they be more yellow. So,
Osman, hey, Osman. Yeah, never quite.
Penalties, penalty.
Huh?
On your break, when she goes to baby abu. I bet you go outside break penalties.
Okay.
To the very stretching the baby. And you know, make us say 40 out of 10.
Can you 4 out of 10?
Hey, sorry, 4 out of 10. Today is 40 out of 100. Aye.
This season, by the way.
Yes,
FKK pounds, so then I will team Papa.
Open so open some negative Libya.
That been kind of negative, yeah. Yeah, we are like now, ask man. Ghana League, I got 1 game to go. I can say.
I'm in FKK. Okay, Nina,
4 out of 10. I would be my.
The only positives in there. This year, your players are Black Stars. No, we to now we room of honor. And then let me take the Maria interview. What's in there? Maybe also not come Kosovo for no. It will be upset there for Kosovo, one national team. Not league now, what bono. 1 year players who. It will league now, but no, a chain, the league in your papa. Yes, I agree that talent with your outside, but they may be better than I had it. But you can never tell me that individually. So I couldn't say, league ma, any place over to our Black Stars. No. But I feel, yes,
foreign base in Poa.
Yeah.
Or say, your performance no forcing.
Yes.
And this is central for the Saba. Any Kuma for no say Babe Paul match out. Say in France, Messia and so benting. I was at least.
I agree.
Your league, you know, said your city, no. A forcing Sako Chinema, at least I piano. Or Befre, a year. More Musubo, Fino, and so did Bako Shim 10 years.
Okay, that's
first round. First round, it be another 7/10.
Okay,
second round,
you the first round,
3.5.
Oh, second round, did you have the NSC?
Ruby, what are your boy? Me say, Basake Onano. Me interview about Kade. Thank you.
I really gave me a nipper weird.
And
if you say any bonum quania, they can be beer. Your cousin a 4 out of 10.
Okay.
Open so your name for being count. And I enter so.
Listen, that Basake club owner no. Or gratitude to my sister station. Also, club bottom wa abana ko complain about. You maybe o kodo Ghana Premier League no mpa. It shouldn't be nation safety.
Okay.
Why? Because we feel wa bobo wo honda. Na nyemo wo ntem no. Okay, it shouldn't have even happened. Into nyamanya club owner will make it that ma comment we are. What should tell you about the league na yebon? Into it's about fixing matches. Young boy, young, na young coin.
Menu. Okay.
That's your allegations or na brekum Chelsea one last game what for against Bibiani Gold Stars. Remember catch your goals some man can show in that particular game. Pebina share.
Mahu back and I go for
Pebina share. I'm not into the integrity of the game Nankas and Ruby or the baby Sanka yeah born competitively. And I can go to stage where you can make this season there's in Kalig Nanka YFA. Because to the last end, you know, I saw the match they won. Final game, you know, relegations can confirm posing Kayeri. And how are you? But Miss Munimba in the league, no, we still have a long way to go.
Okay.
To remember that
so rate near 4 out of 10.
Yes, many
okay, my main focus can connect here for us about 1 more game to end the season. Oh, Ghana, how to Ghana higher league about this season. Aka 1 game, no, say, I call say at the Mao. Na final day no so na be ko say 0244 408046 0244 408046 and 0244 408354. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Honorable Jaru.
Yeah, this will be a form today.
Na me ado me ho ye pono abo.
Oh, na FKK no aka sa baba from me wa de me wa je. Madam no kwani ekupo de bia ye kan de case na bredu no ama Ghana soccer wire basa because you wanna on one because you FKK basing come almost be 5 almost be 3 months near discuss your child no born no why there probably be we win a day good start of it no but a leg no inti I'm so wonder you know they why the word leg no by Africa no walk on no be there Ubut wide was the Kumizola Begana because see woman just I do with school by motivation no expectations no on a how again inti I am yo there way a walk away Africa by a Yamo Begana on here so I'm paying for some bar ket or the body papa
Meda say or say me the Anyame wonder no Rabo Jaru Meda say hello good morning.
Yeah, miss you.
Good morning, Richard Holu.
It's always great to be on this show, and we thank you for the good job that you have been doing. Yeah. Now, Premier League in the day, Mensah, Bogos cry.
Hey, I would say, what's my Bogos?
Into no, say, no more than almost 2 my. Oh, my idea to say. Yeah, Omakison Omosi, answer now be taking position of those say work with school, who say answer now. It's a modern Omokoy now, Omoditi Hono. Then Mutia. Then Mutia, then Omodi, yeah. Am I who say yes, incorporate intellectual people?
Okay.
It's too bad.
May I say? And to where it is, say? Oh, I'll call. Hello, good morning.
Miss Ruby.
Reverend. Yeah, just Reverend.
I'm better. Watch it to the right point. Even yes, oh, you jay or in Kakani, you fit look up from. I'm being for what I want there. You are doing the right thing. Because, yeah, when you fit a coming shot, you're I'm a chole great dating you. Those days when you have the farmer money and not see the money, got a corazak, I was a leg in your day. That's what I'm with school. They brought across the same copa. But in there, apart from 2,000 Kufotas, you end the leg run on, they can get the view. They say you have to be found. There's something missing. A referee is not illegal. Look where they are back. A referee is not illegal. If they say the referee will go by professional, and you two of Mukai, who do much me. That's all. I don't want to me heavy. Oh, nothing.
Yes, yeah, that's Reverend our friend Abasubi. Hello, good morning.
Hello,
yeah, good morning. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's a pa. Now, my can. Mom can't send you. It was a nation. See, at your points. And our points, Nanti, and son of final game now. So, as almost focus, I focus no more channel final game. No, but assembly there. Almost me investigation. Okay. Hello. Good morning. Yes, sir. We didn't be afraid free.
Good morning, Miss Ruby.
Good morning.
Tony Pablo in 50 Batman.
Oh, Tony Pablo. Pablo, it's you.
You don't know what day my head back.
Tell me.
Miss Ruby, so I will need to attend the Premier League. It is Obeda na Bocano. I remember over 2 over 100. Because I have now ball league nothing. Who needs sponsors? And I say, oh, league and I tell you, if you are last but 2 league, you are okay. Moment to point in a moment, and can I say, continue, and I said, 70 or Amonka. I'm a you really do, yeah. Now, by a month, at the house, yes, I feel like I never said, we are saying anything. We are saying it is a Ghana for, and at the league, I have more Ghana. There's no about for Kamuya Muli. I have so nice. What's a metronome? You will not call relegation or EPL. You will not call relegation or La Liga. You will Syria Yes, that league na apart e ko bo bia but Ghana league dey bia manso division 3 o 1 o division enye yo dey bia manso Ghana league dey e ka be kwari akamuja bo.
Okay. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Ubi.
Boboski.
Miss Ubi.
Boboski.
Miss Ubi. I made in Ghana, honey, and Balego. I had the Balego. I had a country be one coast. Your baronet or Bioyadic kid in Wabafanuko. I had the Ayahuaha. The Mensah Rukudi, the Bianca, and what's up from one candidate because waka one match. Into the master into wood to one to know from whether the meeting at one, Tony, Bobo match and for fun. Why the man you are in Kulu, I know I pay one, watch a point in one. Miss Ruby, Miss Moy or Ghana Leg and on yet, and pay Bragas and what say leg.
Okay. Boboski.
In front of what I leg, you know. I mean, certainly, a young ratings, a young 1%. I'm with my 1/10.
Hello, good morning.
Miss Ruben, good morning.
Pachodin baby free.
Okay, Calipo.
Oh, Calipo. My message was a 5 or honey. Second of going to mean jelly, you know, but my jail, but a bit messy. I can't.
Oh, yeah, but I'm coming to ask him. Miss Ruben, it's a quiet idea. Some this league for because it's too show. Like I have bought and you pay me. Even we are not, you say that up one you could know. I want you. I see that. Share the last week, you take quickly. Dr. Chain contracting the Peru because of 3 points. We are that I can't say. Okay, a country they is serious. Okay, I didn't sportsmen at the back of that Ghana Legan, you hold on. What else? Because one can't go on propaganda, it is cool. We are legal. We have a legal boy, Sakura legal, by with a mother, Momuka boy, she. This kind of Omukema captain. Omuntiashi, or Momo advert, TV advert, Mr. Muskan Muju, TV advert. Into Muka born a man for sure we advert. This kind of Mukema captain. Captain Odes, and Maya Monka, the John for Moncasa, my dinner.
Medas,
4 compares from winter one.
Medas, Calipo. Hello, good morning. Uncle Ben.
Good morning.
Namiadum,
Mr. B, yeah, I'm not done with Shine with a star. No, I don't even know you're not. And I should I appreciate him there. No, Mr. Ghana, I want my leg.
Oh, let them wear son of him.
Oh, the truth must be told. You know it, Mr. B, you know it. My yesterday, but that concert one. Okay, stay a journalist. Journalist, your cat has someone when you so, no, should I be so. Young Monday go Ghana, had it. Let me rate one. I mean, moon rate was 0%. Because we were negative. Negative. More 0. Negative. I some one be also working on it. Better care. In our holy stars. In our cats. What's your name? No one be out of order. You want your family and your family. What point did you go? What was the first and chronic? Must I say, Must one a bastard once I want to do okay. Our young family yet. Nice your family yet. The way I am. I say, Mamma cannot be better.
Say, Maya Bassi, I have a comment on it. Hello, good morning. Hey, Uncle. Ananye. Anna them Saudi, who they were need Ghana born a cheap and 2 dear, oh dear, Obakaka. Me, so they are all. Also, see, and you're home quite near with them.
I got a marriage to Ghana, Premier League, how I need Mamma 10%.
And no.
This would be say, I don't know yet. In some of Kodo, one come on yet. Even I thought last week in some of the in Tara was no from what can last month in Bobo Power, Bobo, 1 year she Why you know why I was born when I was here, I came in. Well, they were seeing me in pocket. No, Kuko. I hear them. I don't know how I did.
Medase pa ana na waka ana na kasa pa de ake se ne ade ndi Osman anan pa ono do tumi tweska kohwe bo ne ade nyina ya okay hello good morning me fa be last to na me de asi
hello good morning
me pa chodin baby of friend free okay say it's you on pay
I think that Ghana Premier League new ratings encourage an individual because you can team binum so abwa mfumbiamba you know ye kan nyina bom dama bom de enam category say or san nyina but some of the teams have also performed well mfumbiani
into we had the negatives and the positives now I share we be man person we share the end door so ho no ohun sa na
the pain now ama asam na kan kana because one negativity surround the any baby because in Santaman GOC in painful here him for this OC in some painful nine or she shot up and dama my positives and negatives not them you know now I think 1.5
wow now start your day out okay wow wow start your day come up there my last caller hello good morning
hello this will be
me pa chodin baby of free can't you say yeah asem say
this will be negative one I'm saying negative one crab said also this will be negative 10 na locally kiyabuan tokwani we notina koka so ombe investigation na ngosifi na ZDC ya usko ya ntv this will be locally get to creep
Mati bye okay and go to canteen bye mama fa we ntwa to na ye face hello good morning
Miss Ruby
me pa chodin baby of free
for justice because of your coach
okay impachete you
so we some na air canon de what the baby and now acquire there wa elitu ye monso na etu so na chen do kwena so anya na damsa I de and then til umia ya wemi nso na ekonu tu Grandma ya wo me angasa nyo nyina basa ma di ye bole get to say busan wo say Barcelona for but ante say na ntem ye say azi oko Barcelona amo junior
yeah
busan wo say ye junior teams na dey cry oh she for da ye ball so no kwa for but so wo back to stadium here the na say it is renovation acquisition when you improve control when you are a lega basa you be cramping a wagon come as a big and this should be would they compare that foreign league the free we did it almost outside Kosher ball Barcelona boy so we did say your money away beyond the before a beyond Kay kwaya lake in it and Queen in Kay Bia Basa. Imagine says security is a Edinburgh quarter, Uncle Guide and Crampon, Bacona, Omo Shaboni. Among us, I shall one now, while we shall before it was a dente on who will almost share and support me. The Nipa, the investors and share a probably on we are over at the US. It's me take 6 months. Yeah, no, but the Abasa, you can Yamani thing. But here, imagine the last time there was this time where real team, Spain, no more combo match, then show Toyos, and then they one of the teams. Almost quit a match off, and almost well,
yeah, Valencia flag, yeah.
Yes, flag, okay. But yet, would you mind be peace? Last week, I saw yeah, kind of say, yeah. You know, link this in there. Over then, we're rating even 0 crap. Because 0,
negative 10.
negative into almost the anchor, then for the almost the cabin or so.
All right. Yeah, that's it. Nyamisha pa. Me de wona every this first segment no pacha ma mo fraba so biem no. Ye beto so chimesa be phone lines na okay. FKK. This is football that we are talking about. Oh, Krobia can win. It's Kalipo and an event was shown. Also miss. In fact, Ghana Premier League, Ayabasa, no attraction, Abba. 1.3 out of 10 is the rate I'm gonna give Ishmael. Eddie for UCC and the way and so Eddie Abba. Now I'm sure I see of all the under 20 players who won the World Cup for Ghana, which of those players are still playing actively apart from the day are you? I'm not sure so be Bobby and Osman under 24. I said they didn't want to go. The league will be continued on Sunday. This is not the first time such an incident has happened in Ghana football. Even there was a time we had Asanteman Koswo, Uncle Paul Edifibakano, into Uncle Paul. The San Koswan Koswan sa and in Ghana, Yawi and into Uncle Paul. That time a Kaipa and I say, Minim Bruno White, I say Bruno Champ Pemo Bibisa, Nano Suahanum, or be ever in the home game. Bruno or be ever in the home game, or be ever in the home game. And yet the side we had the year, a better than a Ghana league no acronym. A pair day and a league no acronym. Honestly, okay, as FKK, the first segment.
Yeah, sure, say you. Kalipo you now ready
Kalipo
yeah we can am so want ask you na ye hwe measure say the big akwam say the be ya ye ba be season no incident free e be so better games no so e ba so no said ye hwe chances for more e betimi age no obviously e be si na ekotoko e kan more betimi age no so what you say on paper mathematically and everything and I make us a kroma the way si boy in league no Kalipo me musa o na wo 60 points obi nso 60 wo akonya se wo tena afia bo e wo se woje membusa obegina ha me abehye wa na question na membusa obetena ho omo abehye wo so obi a wo 58 emesa ho nkoje question keke na membusa I'm not saying so omo ntimi okay question na membusa o papa no subtle wa wasema me say Go Stars engage omo ho
okay onje jane ho see the bet to me say na no kan na no Chelsea ko share Forest na ko Champions League ajo we na na no je understand my akoni dey dem ti no say Go Stars ti Ghana England dey bet to me see ba Ghana ha no na say bet to me pa Sanka Forest Champions League aji akọ na Chelsea akọ no fie ho eya but the land of possibilities no let's wait and see the final day but we are hoping FKK FNO Eddie Rudy in the Bababon, Mamma who verdict no, and I wada by Friday, dear. Watch night. Okay, Yamra Amanonia, Yawo, and Common, but I see should be I will rate them. Okay, 0.5 out of 100. At least they bought second. Miss, I'll rate them 0.5 out of 100. At least they bought second-hand buses for them. Second-hand buses, they Premier League for their Division 1 for. From next week, Division 1 leg, so now was for name by the Imo. I'm best studio had him say better train come out. I mean, I uncle dad and pay that some channel pay. Young call Amanone, you bedding come or transfers, any all other interesting stories if you confirm mine so Ebano pays.
Follow not sa malaria. A 3D till no not now. Malaria chill. Popo. What win the day? I want the no not. A dabaco. Kastle FM. No not. A damien no. No not. A damien sa. No not. And no not. Scatter malaria. Lonat, it scatter malaria.
A quality product from Blaze GVS Pharma. Yenshemu who say malaria wa umojum ansana wanum lona. Na nami search na malaria no daso wa ko hu dokota.
This advert is FDA approved.
Fane say what the 1 Ghana cedi, ebedi 30 Ghana cedis.
Hey, y'all for better for worse, so Kastle FM.
300 Ghana cedis. Cool chop. Na 100 cedis bet there, and the crowd here easy cry. Dinkunim 30 times. Ewo yibako agudi anymore. Near here say obey abapano. Every otarikitwe bimu. And matter to 6 ewomu. Ama wedding kunim. Na anya enunkuana no. Babako anase bo and 9 impreno. Debia nanya 2 Ghana cedis free. Wumpe way na upedie. Dial star 946 hash. Na shasi e bonus siya. Enele ensa eshe game pack agudi anymore. Enye mawana wondi ifye edu watching.
Auntie T, abeg, fix me gobe 30 Ghana. No gari, no oil, no plantain, just beans then eggs.
Hey, brah, that be dangerous combination, no?
Problem no day. I feel handle am.
For Telecel, we the Bob say everybody gets what they like. That be why Made For Me bundles day. Based on your usage, you fit get your own data and call packages. Fala! Made For Me bundles like the way you the want town. That star 530 hash, then buy Made For Me bundles today.
Telecel, connecting energies.
Kwame sheni multi-bet so GD say ebe farm and now for phone in the cheetah phone na. Or the bet way for bet influencer. A bet one the fufra. A brought chichen the code no. Et me money yesika. Cause dudu or chichen no net. Chiresika dudu obenya. Obia bet me a bet influencer. We a the fufra cra a dikai e riasia fanen in a free bet way. Kaisen chisha kakra wo ho. Gaming Commission of Ghana sashas ye. Only if you know chia and ko ho. Betting no nyansem.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
Kastle 90.3 FM, Sini Robert Mensah Sports, and it is Thursday morning. No, I try about Pepe, ya kwaman on it, Akoshaman on it, and some you messages nick I come from fro. Now, yes, Shan, come on, I say, good morning, Miss Ruby, Majid Michael, listening to live and clear inside Jurachini. Miss Ruby, my best 3 players are Lamine Yamal, Dembele, and Rafinha. Miss Ruby, please, I want an update on Thomas Partey. And Spain is going to win today. Yamal to score. Thank you. Lamine Yamal, the France for the best fast. Moon, my camp, baby, at now. But I want to know what I'm going to say. My best players are Moises Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, and Thomas Partey. I'm a fan of midfielders, so no critic. Okay, tell you one I come on to play. Say one day call for midfielders. No, per midfielders are assets. You know. Okay, no problem. Bye. Okay, Miss Ruby, tell United to sign both Mbeumo and Juan Visa because they are twins with big heads and they all go together. Else, he will falter to deceive. Okay, yes, the BCA, Man United name Mbeumo deal no. I'll say, but the way Ronaldo is, by the way, Ronaldo is the best in scoring, but Messi is the best player because he combined scoring and play and as a playmaker for us. So, for you to have more happiness in life, Moses Ata and a name also describing Messi and Ronaldo. The message, say for your message now. Okay, message we Osman. I mean, see, why? Or say you find it very difficult to discuss the ratings International Federation of Football and Statistics brought on your show because Messi was at first position, but rather find it comfortable to discuss. Okay, Matthias here, discuss listing Ronaldo does. It's International Federation of Football had the starter bar. And I discuss what Hanum says because now Messi was from Patrol. Okay. Yo, yeah, that's it. Okay. It's okay. Patrol, okay. Yeah, I'm face one man. Yeah. Okay. It's not only football that has such bad mechanizations. What happens during elections for assembly members? Okay. Uncle Paul, and they are hot, but I can't football once him to come and number Nancy. I can't. Sento kwati si wo parliament ne baby almost back on wasem yes they are football yes research and football we are focused on our game it is our energy. I'm Heaven's Gate inside UCC Mbappe okay my make can cut up answer more update on Barcelona transfer. Then my best players are Dembele, Pedri, Yamal, and the same Mbappe can't win a match while Yamal is in the match. Okay. And Tinano Chester Mbappe a 2-3 was a game one and also Barcelona. Okay, Osman, your top 3 players season not in any other BI. Oh wow, personally players or more performance so when whether you use start or anything. Quick one,
okay. Yes, my first player was Scott McTominay of Napoli.
Hey.
Yes, numbers.
My surprise with the name. I wasn't expecting to hear that name. Yes. That's why no problem.
Scott McTominay for me.
Okay.
Now, me call Real Madrid.
Okay.
Obviously, Kylian Mbappe.
Okay.
Yes, in the first season, the numbers, Lawrence number, but Pestanaka says he appreciated. Maybe was he last season, no, in a new team, new environment, and the pressure now be from. In fact, he could still make it to Honum. And then between Lamine Yamal and then Rafinha, these two players we combine one.
Okay.
It's a now over bracket to Honum.
All right.
Because me feel that Lamine Yamal no in big games no Abraham is the team missing children. In fact, he caused pressure for himself and part of deliver to no Zamo. So then the game is in Hong also food and then over determine Balando but on Yanuka. On to now for one game and determine Balando. But this is one thing why you're more fair. And Mensah Oshia Madrid 4 matches. Then you know tormented Madrid from Honum. Champions League games in you know tormented any team you're based on be now to know you
one side. Once a walker a factor bet me determined Ballon d'Or. That is any game no. Osaka baby say one game
is not enough.
Determined. Yes, it's your kind of two bad out. Yeah, pick baby.
The I want about train now. So
okay.
Now but will be Rafinha so whatever he went through before the start of the season. And then how Otumwa appreciate in terms of the numbers, you know. Obviously, me to me in Fimo, so I appreciate it.
Fantastic. What I say, FKK. I found top 3 in the
France.
Okay.
Na Minya Tuntundi Osman Dembele. My picking the free Paris Saint-Germain.
This season.
Oh yeah. Or a player no nimbo. And I can injuries in Kwan and Ehano, but no needs our right attitude no. But this time around, Luis Enrique or Tremeno or Catcher and Zamasa, maybe yes, I don't know. In some games, I didn't say in the league phase and against Arsenal or Mane Tranchang, one but in discipline and our uniform man. But now Branton realizes that be Massa semi free Paris Saint-Germain for Bim Nameko, Crab Bang and or Wasro, yes, was what I say, or Belsabe family, and on one Casa. Reflecting since then on looking back and I feel say the whole team and I performing but so be I boy push it or my I think say leadership for a no play at the moment may I them belly then make up England make Liverpool team and you be a Musala Doeno me rent me if I think say when who consistently why but this season almost also team no individual qualities no so performance no not ratings no higher but the numbers no enormous and I feel say watch less or no so that film no say wait me about maybe conversation then me call Basa between Lamine Yamal and Rafinha indeed meaning yeah but Rafinha numbers are astonishing and I feel say me picking ahead of Lamine Yamal.
Okay, me ba na ya ba bedin komo me say opese o ka tennis ne ho asem kakra bi e wa ha say na ya koye ni but I say happy Eid al-Adha to all Muslims in Ghana, especially Honorable Yusuf Dauda Salvations. Eid al-Adha, Osman. So when I rentue wom now.
I am about.
Ah no, me say me coffee na. Me do na Obaha FKK Obaha. And Misro na ntue no na me say chairman pa cha obi come si jam me so mu na me men twemtino. Achina na ntue area ha no me na wa. Trust man, you will kill you'll kill the entry for me. Me sound quite if I'm town quite. General, and you made me pon show na me sack of fire. The person in train was down, I saw one down, I see a channel. No boho. I see moo, Mr. Kai, I sam nafa, unim the about to one car, we need a day. Yama, Muslims, now a happy Eid al-Adha, no. Kama pa ebedi and FKK yam kwama no ne kakra bi why
yeah kakra bi tennis and I think say exciting enough no sure during the year no there were a lot of grand slams and ubenya not in that order but Australian Open, the US Open, the Wimbledon no so omo ebo ewo UK on sanso na ewo French Open Roland Garros and a biawo ne excitement e biawo bibi sonko a e de but ubeka say French Open ne de no e sonko kra because of the surface na omo ebo wo so no that is the clay and so mu yo bi a on tap practice a lot e wo clay so say baba bedru French Open na e wo be struggle kakra but individuals bi mo aye ama ene no mo afa no mo aye consistent into share the last for each both ma any member na catch say these are guys omo ye solid ebi obi ho no ma obi free mu kakra ko bia Grand Slam bia obi expect no so obi ba no unhu ni sa but obi kwa no asa ba be ye ni ti said odi ade ato so live on Facebook we share final four for a man Sabalenka edin a obi ani Swatek enzo so yin ani obi ani to hwe omo game na omba bebo na I mean omo path the way omo nam so omba bebe drew ye no e omo experience no and I push omo pa not taking anything away from omo a performance omo racket na ko omo fast use omo positioning in terms of backhand forehand ni sa anyoma ni nyina no omo position omo hu ye and omo di omo experience no so omo aba bedu anti Sabalenka na Iga Swatek and I think it's a very close contest but me pick very for Iga Swatek the way the sharpness no was no Sabalenka and show you bet me am an necessity for more Coco Golf I said this time around or struggle kakra or struggle pa in fact utimi ko for my son or ababa yire no ho and so wait me abo said your chance na on mentor Serena Williams no nanka me expect say game bi ho no ma okwa I mean the dominance no enyi ni hu yie pa said no an mentor na o kan e bia so be Serena Williams on the last moment mu dia abeka so no so no obre e na eduru bebi o de bo ani a na emfa but na hyase no said ye Coco Golf a hyase a no so enyi na okọ nanim no emra na ne maturity no ni age na ekọ nanim na me expect say the dominance no ebe so but and Obeka said, do one association or more sweating me but on one the country a person a Madison Keys a coin of fast or didn't so didn't fast who a born on no soon experience no a day to me a boy year pass or the baton after I had a game the post match on our can at the F details CBA or do any game no more no sweating me a boy until a baby basketball any boys and lawyers or war a year France money in ano a tanachia Usha the game no boy na no one pushing now obviously and river bread yeah but na bibia chere say ewom omuhuru no mubu no ni nyina na ekọ in favor of Lois boys but ono so take it that opportunity no man quality no and so etimi ade ko France man animti the last one there solid but omumienu no Coco Golf me penasem okwa ka be me there but me feel so one here Lois ebenya support no amen no aboa no masas some mistakes biana Coco Golf no so to me prevent it no limiting the mistakes in dia ni serves and then the receive ni sa nyoma ni no so to me limiting na ebia betimi aboa no amana kosan so I think say if you ask me the quality ni was ro kakra boys boys in wo honom mema no so no Alcaraz me expect say obewe emuseti ni nyina ne say obi a mepe na asem Rafa Nadal free so no obi a ba be replace na with Spain more from Monintino Museti aya de pa the Italian no so fast one in them making sometimes easy no dia sometimes so dicey and tricky na nyina watimia from and so watimia dia cup me pe how and maturity level no enyini in this French Open no but the moment say Alcaraz ebe prove so strong and so watimia until me expect Alcaraz Novak Djokovic final.
Really?
Novak. Oh yes.
Messi person ahead of Djokovic.
Yes.
The one number one is flowing, is flying and flying.
Fly, but we are
okay,
Novak.
Now Friday.
They are buana ya ono so ni position, you know. Oh, so especially in the forehand, you know. A hot no dear. O ya dan anti obi a serve ya original. The o besi a jekra the amount a chance or no a serve. Enti ano no ya de atimi aboa ne yie pa. O so no overall.
Okay.
The woman say the favorite hand no the right. But the left, you know, so the boy right, and I say, or call for sa backhand na. I think so very good. And only idea, and also a team boy now and the age na ko any but for me, he's getting there. And already we're breaking sa Grand Slams. the numbers no wa break it dada and me sure so be better no but okoshia karaza e honom so ye beba ne aba be ka ho asem.
Okay, nti am na watch na mema ne semi finals beba se ne e man finals watch na e mema ne finals. The world number 1 Jannik Sinner won in Novak Djokovic and ebeshia na fe Lorenzo Musetti the Italian on Carlos Alcaraz e de aboni e wo the semi finals and ye be wie de be see the Queen of Clay Iga Swiatek and Sabalenka bebo ni ahwe e wo honom. So that one time I page over to asem ne say FKK one master all the grounds even though onya ni na perfect there but there are some athletes how they are up clay no say na da pe clay no enti me no ka say Medvedev be mu no first round of free because clay no there e free mu fin there on fe free on be fin you pe the hard court enti edu ono mu a e be hwe there no so be kwa kosi e wo the other grand slams temu yamra Osman to aso a transfers ni mu na fe other issues mu da kra na MF.
Yeah, Ruby, yes start if we ended that game now okodo no. The UEFA Nations League semi-finals no. Ended obi onya akunya hwe game bia me just dey peko no enjoy game no. Two countries ni nyama yam ball na oye fell ho no. Especially na Germany what in the world ball is na can expect a lot from them. But Ruby say Germany for one squad that under the parade na. Ebo wonder this yes a war new names kakrewo. But it's also old faces who wants to wild bites and under Julian Nagelsmann no team now starting wants to appreciate our world control honum. But you Nations League on how since I was starting no and yama ways you work honum now other countries are taking it serious honum. And for the Germans it was also another opportunity nanka wants over for nanko to work kwaji or Nations League in the binti nanko more finance nanko botum nanko wakwa bonti the squad that were banned is me sure there. Now yes some names didn't come in. But then now it wasn't really also a bad squad was a boy honum. But then actually the Portuguese and so in fact the Mission squad now all your one crap, especially some of the players are now with their club side, you know, young ball away to Mwabo, join the national team, no a be more drop on our bench. It be most born out of position, especially BT and the one start the game, you know. John Neves, out of position. Yes, not born as inverted, it will be pressure bar, but on one question 50 honum. I mean these are experiences you give to some of these youngsters, you know. And I could understand the coach with that mad decision because our national team football now, I know most of the times coaches in tried and tested players why you beat them go to na why reason why me for the John Neves, you know, that I want to start the game ahead of Vitinha or Honum. In the first half, you know, Ruby Makara not the game of equals, even though for me the Germans dominated in the first half in the better part of the games in terms of possession or Honum. But then, not a petit more to create enough chance to break the deadlock now. It should have been the Portuguese for no because Ronaldo had the very first chance of the game. Now, be Musu Sudan Cabon and James Bruno Fernandes or Gina Yaya. Ebianca could have done a very good finish than one or two more Koyeno. But notwithstanding, when General Honum, fast forward, they got other opportunities through Neves, Pedro Netomo. They had similar opportunities. Now, me feel there, they could have done better. It was an end-to-end action in the first half. Two countries in the outside up and the quality now. Especially the Germans, when in the offensive transitions, I will be now I am a fair power because of how I was what dominate the ball. 9-10 time I would could Portugal for one end, Now you fell honum and Portuguese for 1,000 years or honum. And then they are making a there. I don't understand why at the age of 40 years, Cristiano Ronaldo's over games they will still expect there. Or Chelo to oppress or to be defend or honor. Until the night no Portugal for defender anytime you will still find Cristiano Ronaldo at that age, or to more cobwam or to more defend or honor. But all called offensive third and so the same person will be there in the 18-yard box. No, now I tried to go to the first half, it was blank or honor, but second half, you better no. I want to win that the Germans would want to show that I'm a different class, Now, goal for every to more share, And for me, he scored a very good goal. But then, assist, and Otumama go no to Noya for Joshua Kimmich, and Otumojin outside of the 18-yard box, or make it a loop now. What said I'm a wonderful goal. And fast forward, you could see that the Portuguese, after conceding the first goal, it took them just 10 minutes. And Ruben Neves was in the film, and was in Vitinha, was in the game of Honum. And I went off my John Neves, no so to more uniform. I went off my Trincao, no so uniform of Honum. Into Bahu Nelson Semedo, Vitinha, and then Chico Coinsisao. These were the three players. I mean, that was an effective change, was about the Portuguese national team. Some days ago, I think it was this week. I discussed this Portugal team where and Ruby said if they can do better, players are way informed. The young players are way energetic, and when they do over two now by year and I wasn't really surprised that when Sao go no be share Ruby check that particular goal and for me the precision, execution, power, everything. The guy was just on point. Otumo be the level in the Portuguese national team Now ended the game before the game the last time I Portugal Warrior Germany was somewhere around Euro 2000 and our boy in papa Sergio Conceição now formerly not a coach for AC Milan share the go I want to winning that particular game and since then Germany was share the Portuguese for now one in fact the last 5 games before this game now he has Portugal want to one share Germany they've won all those games in Yinano and then Brenton as an papa year started or one man share go or the Portuguese national team and then fast forward Nuno Mendes stand so be here there or turn so to more bomb economy bill Nasha Kona ended up Portugal for what to share the winning goal to Cristiano Ronaldo. I mean Ruby he was just there perfect and I'm what make Cristiano Ronaldo to be Cristiano Ronaldo it is not only about the shots another area do was in terms of headers but the positioning in the 18-yard box he would always be there. They don't show good goal and afterwards people are complaining the game goal not on your offside or maybe I know feel but he wasn't in an offside position. In fact he was moving past and a ball not by. It is still picture not by and I be moved forward he was an offside position he was not in an offside position it was a clear goal and I Brenton to Moshe and then the Portugal 2-1 win and I want to 1 year over Germany in the finals for me it is a good one for them and actually some of the senior players now most of them they are getting to the end of their career especially Cristiano Ronaldo and YG Euros and a Nations League so on your Nations League another one of the will be on your bad for a year Cristiano Ronaldo and I feel that tell you to now your team ya on bad into the Juma to Moyeno or as also in your honor but the 2 goalkeepers under the original goal post for the 2 countries in the Yanano me feel the first half now or yeah Argentina or front or yeah Rui Costa another Diogo Costa numbers in 100 or 2 more keepy Portugal in the game of 100 or yeah as a part but second half now or yeah Mark Andre ter Stegen now so to my one home was and 100 or 2 more save him no so the team went to consider a lot of the goals in that particular game and in 7 p.m. Spain a very big game of Spain versus France. Now Ruby the talkability about this game or those who it is all because of the commentary of the Ballon d'Or conversation of after this season's European season Osman Dembele Lamine Yamal issues reason why people are talking about this particular fiction now and the challenge Lamine Yamal's way through that there. These are some of the games that he really enjoys playing. And then I might say Konate no so someone now also Orca about the Spanish national team and how are the PR the wild Roma and Kofu Casa about Lamine Yamal bidding for the Ballon d'Or and issues I'm more interesting when it comes to these conversations however on the foot of play Ruby we are going to witness a very good game the last time these 2 countries were share it was in the Euros and I want to share Spain for finals watch France for by 2-1 in that game Lamine Yamal 21st minute then it almost in the 25th minute and around the column 1 baby the consolation in that game Ozema the French national team and I game squad number 2 Masaka Krefa was both countries in and that is one time a game where all interesting. Now for the Spanish national team almost about some key players now young one in those games in the young one in this particular one in Tebasha Rodri for a long time because of any ACL injury he is not part of the team but on to Nkonko baby or Honum young Danny Carvajal no simple ACL he's not going to be part of the team and then Emerick Laporte these were players the previous games what to know Bobby was a man or the Spanish national team what guided the youngsters born what to more boy if you look at their opponents that is why the French they are going to lose some key services of once one players into the likes of William Saliba he wouldn't be there Jules Koundé that's way to sustain an injury Dayot Upamecano now simple he's not going to be part of the team Eduardo Camavinga no simple the same thing Champions League finals over the weekend the likes of Desire Doué Osman Dembele When you know two boy was a man or your PhD team no. Marcos Thuram, Lucas Hernandez, most when your game of boy was a man or your one teams and one support news are kind of on the man. They're also going to be missing in this particular game. I'm mobile interesting. Now Ruby one thing on these two countries where watch that they are one of the best teams and other nations in Europe when it comes to football. In the absence of all these key players, they will still be able to marshal up a team on any day and over to now. For the Spanish national team, no, say Leno Maron Bobo Nibi, the likes of Emerick Laporte, they are not going to be there. When you go back into their team, that's a question clubs at the ball our boy this season now. Paul Kubasi obviously is a perfect fit to go to start the games, no. Now what about why because in recent times, no, Jumana, Honum, Dean Hoysen, Okobo Real Madrid. National team the first time when you made in collab or Kobobi or Honmo performance in Suenua. So obviously it's going to be there. Marco Creala Yehun with Chelsea. Ball away to Marbo this season. Confidence in was sir. Oscar Mingueza, I bring in a Panasama FC Barcelona. Milkas Celta de Vigo. See the right back corner. Sanasu Jonas or a bar. The confidence obviously or Yato Botuma concern. Nehun ball and Kofi Botum over ball. Nanyama Concanos one. After the Miasho there, the Spanish national team no. They will be lacking players because Pedro Mujen Fifin one of them born over Bomoaye. After one of them says Ruby, we've seen those players, no. Nico Williams on the other side, Lami Yama will be there. Fifin one of them, Danny Omo, and then Morato Sojin one of them now. This will be a perfect team, over to over, but full of youngsters, energetic levels, you know. Yabanya will team with Tuno Akakobo. The French national team, no, will get good players, especially the squad that will be PhD Warbano. Sure. But what about boss Saturday? Are they going to trust them enough to be a fit today? One question on this is semi-finals we are talking about. Sure. I'm not sure probable now. It looks as if the coaching may rest some of the players, you know. France, PhD boys, you know. Okay. Some of them may start from the bench. But if you look at the likes of Osman Dembele, the experience of what pick, you know. He's such a player starting in the games against the Spanish national team. He gives you a lot of the confidence, you know. Now we're to know about. Into one support from the midfield, you know. One should have one lucky players of Honum. Into most sure Adrian Rabiot of Honum. Chouameni will be there. Michael Olise with Bayern Munich, we've seen him. Colin Mwana with Juventus. And Kylian Mbappe, the captain of the team. And you for the Bill of Honum. But will be a Chihuanomono and a Musmo Wakakra. Saliba Nino. Saliba, before the end of the season, when your hamstring. Okay. International should I Huni. So if we go to my start the game, so what about how I started for France? Make sure Lucas Ding of Honum. And I feel watch Lucas Hernandez and Konate and I feel Malo Gusto. Yeah. But to be this place will face your Spanish for one numbers when you want to Gusto no Chelsea for I want to trust in the shadow when you want. But I feel that the two countries in Yano they have on paper good team and then you be able a good spectacle on them. Spain from watch one quality no miss will be anytime you be on what you want. Their last 5 for no draw 2 no wabo. And those 2 draws you know was against Netherlands for no and after the Croatian national team. But the session is the last thing we're winning in our honor. So confidence now was sir. What our worship goes, that's about the Spanish national team. Into games that were both drawn pun was 2, 3 or honor in those games, you know. Okay. So that is about the attacking phase, you know. The new boys now were by but shadow over to now temperament, you know. What by you Madin Whiteson and then Paul Kubasi, which you honor mono. I want to be a motion here power honor. Alright. France from their last 5 once we win a 3. In fact, we lose 1 and I was also about draw 1. And to also want to mention that I'm bad of Honum and experience Didier Deschamps coming in there with these boys, you know, you're expecting a lot. Ruby, and then you brought by your Lamia man again. Yes, obey in the game of Honum. And Mbappe in the game. Mbappe is obeying the game. Okay. Definitely. Scoring goals is a measure both sides will score. All right. In fact, I'm going to even expect avalanche of goals for them. Maybe some 3-2 win B. Okay. Maybe a 4-3 B. But how do they win? I'll tip the Spanish national team. Okay, to be they should be there. Yes, of course, they should be there. All right. We'll be influencing them because of defense meeting. Okay. Time in Kwakakra. Okay. In Tebia, I don't be no transfers no. But some city near here, Tijani Rangers. Yes, where we be. Where we be. And Munkem. Bibia Lumbunkem. This year, personal terms will agree. Okay. And as a cowboy to pronounce they were agreed on a fee. Is it 50 say? 57. Okay. And a watch your honor. Hey, man. Yes, it's for next season. The many Abreligio. Arsenal for now, your day. And upper way, you pick a story with the Arsenal food. They are close to agreeing 45 million. You are close. How's it here? Wako Jenk. Greece played there was 17 years of age. Of our Constantinos Carestas. Way. That boy is 17 years of age. Oh, what did I buy? I'm missing out. I want to say green. Yes, I'm not share away no. Yes, but then what was signing in Mpa, he won't join the team.
And
about 1 season. No see a rumor.
So far
he'll be Alambe.
Hey.
So far he'll be Alambe.
At that time,
it tells you team in serious.
Okay.
But Real Madrid, I went to our friend, Mama Fazini, I'm from Moya. Oh yeah. Yeah, Master Antonio. Yeah, 17 years of age. But 17 years, every catch him the way. And so Real Madrid to Argentina. Obi Amabo were Europe that 17 years of age.
Academy, okay.
Yes, was a boy in Reba. In fact, Real Madrid for no. PSG for no was started deal no. But Madrid for create the Kansas year. Okay. And now make boy in the numbers last season. Go since on Shadamba. But in terms of what a winger would give you, no, that was no compare. I rent our friend or Rodrigo last season. But in terms of other parameters and statistics, no, I think our future. So Oban is a coach about tomorrow. Yes, about tomorrow.
And just now, Munya will be Liverpool. Now be
Liverpool. I say so far. Jeremy Frimpong. And I chose this one when you're crib.
Hey, I found it. Qualens, I'm a machine. I was a confirm because me. Was it yes? They are preparing number 9 Jesse. 9. And I said 1 year we were better 4 goals. What number 9 Jesse the other day? I was saying number 9 they had no better or chance say 4 goals no better. Okay, all right. And you know my FK also prediction for the game near say. Osman saw come Spain bet 3-2.
Spain for your favorite. France team no look depleted kaka. Yeah.
Hey, these are doing money them belly, money Mbappe ne. A France say how mo.
Yeah, prediction. Still Spain for no.
Okay.
Slightly or more
ahead. All right, yeah, for on see I'm refi me free local stories and also a trainer fe. Yet to me and 2 hours so and from on Kastle 90.3 FM Robert Mensah Sports and yeah the Emma Wall.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley.
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
Yemfa a few local stories. Yabuabu no and to Emma etiefo on pound Kastle 90.3 FM Robert Mensah Sports. So idea 8:30. Abo ewa ha na de tie former Swatraman General Manager Eric Alegidede and our day atudwa say. Nation safety for crowd many abra mokopel league aje kra league ya omokoko ntokoi. Woji ade ban na ho na nko no Dr. Kwame Cheye anka we nko han ho kra nko bo nko pre ho. Ya wafafo de ni bi didi mfimfi honom na ekire honom a. Wonya player bi a watwa na di na wo de atwa wo ho kana. League akwaji ya hwe ni ho no so ntokoi ba hu. Won de who say oye team a ekopel league.
One thing that the Premier League clubs have as an advantage, and if I were Dr. Kwame Cheye, with all these facilities, I would still play in the Premier League, but I'll focus my attention much more on running a business structure. From the beginning of the season, what I would do is to try and consolidate my gains by winning my home matches to stay in the league. Become a mid-table team. Don't be interested in winning the league because there is nothing to be excited about winning the league. So make sure you stay up there. But bring in a lot of younger players, and Wafa and the others have proven to us that 16, 17-year-old boys can play in the league.
And when Sama Eric Alegedede dia tuja Ghana League apre ho akwa die de wo mu amokwa kontokwa mo fa nkra na mo to wo facility a but me da ya wo mu academy bi ne fo mo ye fa ya wa fast down na ma ha ho eno ya nkoma a ode atudwa yanko ya ne mu dia reporter ya gada no say the House of Folk are reaching an agreement in principle with Coach Maxwell Kunadu to take over from Iran the Ede Abubakar Watarenti Heart any coach Maxwell Kunadu wa twetwe nkomo ma de second say nkomo na kwachie papa you season likely say Abubakar Watara be ko na fe coach Maxwell Kunadu abefa House of Folk adwuma no next season yanko America to mu a over the weekend no na beto dwa say no kopie mu a Ghana ni Abrante Abdul Rashid Saminu wababe breki Benjamin Azamati 100 meters national recorder eda Ghana ha no be the Ghana yen fastest sprinter no eno de ebopini mu ene Benjamin Azamati twen ko say ne record no na ya breaking no say good news pa na we kire say Ghana ha ye wo America to fo bebre a se mpanyifo edomani ko ho a to me at your mind Ghana name or the world stage.
Records are meant to be broken, yeah. And it just goes to show the level of talent that we have in Ghana. I'm just proud of the role that I played in raising the standard, and seeing someone step up only motivates me. It's just more about, performing at the highest level and also representing the country with excellence. And so for now, I'm just focused on myself, and, I'm just trying to, push the limit to what I can do.
Benjamin Azameti and the Sansemia to Jenny and Kwai Abdul Rashid Saminu. One and what me a breaking record about Ghana Hanuma, one about the fastest sprinter. The record ever Africa in ever tosso number 4 over the whole of Africa. Saminu so can say says Azamati and so swab 1 year papa.
All this I start to have these feelings in 2022 when I got my visa. So I had a boy in University of Ghana, Kitia Imano. I was calling my manager. He was like, "Hey, you got your visa now. Go break the Ghana record." I was like, "Yeah, we coming. Don't worry. We are coming for you." So I came to America running wind aided back and forth, and I really like the style because every time wind aided. Even this is my second 9.8 this year. Yeah, this is my second 9.8. I ran 9.87 last 2 months with wind aided 2 quarterfinal. I ran the best time I could ever run in history, breaking the national record rank 4th in Africa is very big achievement for me right now. School record, facility record, yeah, it's good feelings.
I know I am Sama Brantia Rashid Abdul Saminu, the whole Ghana, where the fastest sprinter, 100 meters record, national record, no. We're breaking the what the Sansem Edia to dry. Young Quay, 11 wonders are qualified to the Ghana Premier League, no man, I'm Swama. And they one more SEO 7 April, they are to dry. Say, on my body, Nimiko, say, I'm paying for what's nasty. One more at the a 5-year development plan at one more. One more at the Babe transforming our club into a model of football development in Ghana. Into 11 wonders team, no, and yeah, I'm my dear grouping, and yeah, good yes, yeah, Bobo Yamutina, and yeah, Pragemutina. One more at the plan, I go for more. On my football professionally, I run it professionally. I one of the best clubs I ever on my Ghana more. 11 wonders for so no, at the start planning, at the to join. Yami Aduma. Central region, all I'm saying, they ain't about so your middle leg, no, Baba Shasi, and offer list now about to join him, was zone snow abanua. A chesse Osman, and yeah, they are vipers, it's me Bobra. Vipers and me, I'm Robin, zone 1, no, to Fatima Qua, Super Rainbows, Young Red Bull, and Genesis is Sama United. Zone 2, no, Yanya Quabos, Young Madrid, only they be on my bar, or maybe Betnasi for me, but they be on my bar. And to my 2 dominacy. Zone 3 a Comantinkum, Friend of Academy. Zone 3 Fatima United, WC Stars, and American Land FC. And a Zone 5 a Police National, OP Heroes, Action Light, and a West City FC. It's any teams are qualified for Central Region, Division 2, Middle League now. Yen you Vipers for Anye Red Bull at me qualified to the Middle League. And also made it at to draw. Also, good morning, Miss Show me mine. 3 best players Magua. Oh, Jai, yeah. But me kind, right? That's 7 kind. Jackson Nunes, I say. Oh, yes, sir. Sana, actually. As you are, Cosia Ruby, hey, kindly call me so I can go with you to Osman's house. Osman will fear or see about fear of never. It's, okay, Uncle Paul, I'll call you as Osman, you're training quadia. Minja Weche. I said, good morning, Miss Rubin. Hey, message dear, wow. Hey, good morning, Miss Ruby. I read Ghana League 2 out of 10 because I can't work with my enemies. That statement Kate made has taken some passion from the Ghana League. In this current era, as a GFA president and a whole CAF assistant president, you haven't paid salaries of your referees in your prestigious league, and you are expecting things to go well in the league. Kate is in bed with Nations FC and Police Stars. And he has to sacrifice one. If you sow corruption, you reap corruption. Miss Roby, please. Why is it that? Okay, you are massaging the issues. Okay, okay. GFA. But when Osman take your seat as host, he will massage issues too. The same as FKK. Okay, that's the secret behind it. Oh no, I'm not trying to massage the issues. Like I'm in India. Me overwhelmed with how near my echo and how say analyze the league now who says I'm watching, you don't see it that way, and it's serious, of course. And yes, made in come local stories justice all the about from Akotoche. That's say now I can't royal eat other one seminar. Family weekend hangout Ebetoja Regular Hotel Friday set to 8 June 10 a.m. each day into Friday holiday twice Saturday and Sunday Regular Hotel into Biamra na Regular Hotel poolside ho me play games a ho FIFA games ho table tennis rap and dance competitions then also Regular Hotel Royal Idada family hangout ni to Biamra yemaji ani Regular Hotel. For more inquiries, call 0312 003 222 and 0501 672 908. Red Royal Hotel, richly inviting, comfortably. Yours, FKK.
Yeah, Abdul Rashid Saminu. Everyone have us. My idea. And I didn't say we keep you up. The pace, we share indoors games and outdoor choir through empo ni school academic year makonya bar games and outdoor involved in which we say we taking it serious and now get it there now you do kakra and the importance who idolize you be and answer who mentor be who show be the year will be or no so ye be na say o pick up nani pana kase I don't even care. Say we be breaking the record and also baby, just go ahead and do it. Now kokokoya feeling I am who say. And so I made that so we are no azamati I born a basso. Now we are sorry 380 and some of my Canada as you say Ghana. You were a lot of talent, you pool of talent. Why not games you win? So what you see them fancy pin for the my they dynamite for the bar other schools in account you who talent are. Omo yaba enya kwa other regions no so ye hu Ashanti region ye hu guys so omo ye do mind for yi omo so ni sa adu jam fifo yi cars for yi ho cars for no so ade an omo didi ho America na so kan ba America no say so omo di ahye mo omo ye nti omo nyina no wo ho no ma omo ye wuruwuru in fact amas ni rent mi mfi omo amas phobia for yi omo so gu ho no honum de am say maybe a tram na omo an na erenia as an answer na omo atia kokakra but yet omo still runners wo honum a okọ no ma on 70 mi community pool of talent ni de anya na ne be kan wasam ye nyina eni say wo ho ana investment no say be push omo akọ no scholarships kwampo aba no ehun nsem na ehun nyoma prevent e bi mu say omo nkọ no enso ye nsem e wo nti for me say ya from the intimi nya na say if say sponsors be so be free baby about say true scholarships e bi so nkọ a na ye tete e bi mu ye wo history no onya afa na mbekọ akobo obi adi I believe say sa quality na individuals bi mu afa to omo so omo ankasa ye omo ade collectively na e bi mu so enya team and as sponsors kakra ye push omo no kakra omo no so de ye de support no kakra ka ho a ye beko places ntie bia e ye menya Hussein Bolt mu biem from Jamaica okwa e others no so atwetwetwe omo ho kakra na say ne Jamaica for no nhye dan ti omo din bebre nya so omo ni omo wo runners no ho but say na Hussein Bolt dominate every game bi obekwa akoye no asa wo nhye dan ti Jamaica for no kan bebre still omo ho no de but Ghana so betimi a make name for themselves wa bra omo ye consistent abrant no pa akohwe ne run ni bi just a quick and a very good start no nyaye and important we mlikatu mu the hiane say wo ti ade no apa ubenya that good start na starting the moment I ubenya a poor start ni mean say so one hwe a untimi endi ni ye nti ne start no na ebo ano and why quick very fast and we your ultimate the finish here nti bebo na baso dia kan say we just grounds no are prepared their man what it means is that also yire no ho pa tini training regimes also keep you up I was say first now or they be a 1 hour na ya say or say be or they have 30 minutes be a ka ho say 2 hours no or still so they 30 minutes ka with me say wa train sa pressure no necessary pressure wa train their man ho say say near Beshan no ye near ye Beshan is a bia ne what break here certain as a TB record in the so baby au kubiano utimia ko when team who break record I mean say either say ube maintain it aha they be maintain and answer ube course wa breaky a better no utimia dia ko nim ti ye wish no well near I share him say other games be a good and bia bano onyere no na afa onkutu ni ye allergy that there aka say mo born once by me tie no twice e wo masum eni say ubetimi afa no one aspect no eni say no kra e no ka no say bia wo hwe club nations fc onso no olidi enso atreman wa bra mo eko africa no through FA cup no mo wini ye no e de eko end e bia na experience bi okonya aye since Watreman inexperience omo first season omo buy no mo kwa Africa ebi how bi omo kokoko firm mo sika semne sanyoma no and the playing body no how an enyoma nsheda nkoyi amfam omo bebi no person mu du omo nduru ebi combining the two no omo baba bebo league no ebre bi ne how bi ani nyina no mo pass it through no ene bi a ode kase komo ye focus ene bi omo yu omo ni free Africa no so and omo maintain omo stand e wo ye league no so ombe ye omo ha ye league na ye ni ya kombe ye better a chance I bia no ho experience na de baba be kan dia wo ye no free mo dia minima dia say nations aba na ye league dia ye utimi de ho kokokobo na obeji nkruwa wom sika no unya hwe free mo but the ultimate ni ye ne so obekọ Africa and Africa no so no ubo wa prelims no MC twice right we first hurdle second hurdle la oko group stage a honum na conversation e wo honum na sika na wo enti sa wuji league na so wanya sika bia wo so oko Africa hon so kokkoyire ho at least ubenya sika kakra e dia bafie enti for me I believe say nations akonya beda wo say ye league enti ka omo e kwa akọje no ka mo nko so betimi afom say league betimi akọ akọje no
munya league ji
na say omo aba say omo hwe omo structure ebia inexperience ebia bo league na unya bibia nti se na so o person oton wa nya Africa no na akọ na akọbọ mo dia beto onima omo ho ebia omo na anya omo nyoma yie but ombusa media mafo no ena no obi eka the amount of money a media mafo timi raise here omo na highest over 2.something million so atiase dollars say pounds na say bi wom say we ton players say we hanum direct without winning the league and say we unkobo Africa now we ton players say free any amount of money no unya into one be say because of kobo Africa and omo players no yeah omo timi ton ya omo nya those amount of money say was so sa unya bi in fact the other team was it Samates almost for come there yes sika omo nya free mo so atiase enti eno so no ukokobo a uzu betimi aton enya sika say wo bo competition no na say wo ko ani ma unya sika kakra free mo no wa so no place no beton omo ye ho no ye ba bia e ho ye marketplace a e ho no de continental enti no the scouts eba the wo beka say cameras dom so because of the quality of the games na ye be yam obi ahwe ni no honum na beton players ni for me I believe say ye league ni dia no wakonya say wo be boaje I was oje so wo ahoɔden so obetimi akɔ wo be boaboa ho abo league na agena akɔ African so obetimi a perform ya the best place I obetimi dia ton ye players e bia ba bi so a umbongu kwa the fact say wo manage ho na bia wa combine nyoma because per the all can mean say so person of Africa they say they be no rely ewo experience no so o say they be no copy experience mienu miensa bi eba be show team no mo na ukọ sa nso na say wo person o ma focus ni na ye league no kwan so be maintain we stay there obenya akonya akwase ho be division 1 ni 2 no akọfa eya penkami players ni bia wa be mo time no mo abone no so waton ne kakra dia akọ abonten but ya say directly obeton player eje free league ni mo akọ amonone nti akonya ne ba say obetimi age na say obetimi akọ African so akọ perform dia meka biem say the best place obetimi market on any players no
okay Aslan
yeah Ruby
Brem kakrai
menye papa no ya adwene kakala gidede ikoma de young clubs are run no will be one thing in your day you knew the kind of projects our clubs no run and it's actually almost all the clubs in Nana Obanya Konya kwa Africa the following season I are now one league position or today and you came from Baboko relegation over it's you share across even in Europe where Africa had the clubs are what to watch the leagues are what to work over European competition consistently no why man waka one and I'm a patch of
but yet
okay. You see, yes, so if clubs, if they run with plan B or strategic plan B, or was it ABI, you want to go to Africa. Ultimately, say about the competition there, but I can't but the one about for now. By trashing any NCC, for instance, the last 15 years, club about Africa Biano. The following season, you come back and you will struggle because there is no contingent plan for the clubs today. We want to find out more consistency, But Ali, Zamalek free. Almost every season, they are there, but domestic league, they will be very competitive. That is also another angle. That is also another angle. I mean, for the all can say if you want to know, but because of time, to be to me a room, baby. Because I was thinking about it. You're quite England, you're Spain. You're born leagues now. Once now, we want that to go by GB. Valencia for Baji League, how many years now? But always Real Madrid, FC Barcelona. Why? Because one, they have the funds. Of course. They have the project. Of course. They attract those players now. Here can one say no. Say a club was spending say but my baby you when you once in a while. Hirona last season. This is one info. They cannot sustain the budget. So I careful for this season pono. Kawai and Panko are drop akufo. Oh baby. So it means you should have a plan. Okay. It's honestly in then Bianca nations for the me. If you have a strategic plan, it be okay. But within the next 2-5 years, about me acquire the league, absolutely you can go there. But anyway, to know what is the next plan ahead. Okay. I mean, these are the issues. I mean, for the you're not bahade now. The club they have no plan. Until league I boy, and I end up about them. Or to watch what's the next thing? Dream says Africa obey. In front of them, the list of clubs are why as a why can the best clubs in Africa. Dream says what to do 31st. I can assure you there by next season they won't be there. Kotoko, first 100 they are not there. Accra had to folk first 100. They are not there. What is the contingency plan? Okay, that's our problem. All right. Oh, from and
I insist. Say Dr. Kwame Church, maybe I know you are not so no but the all chassis our banner chess or plan. So what you say? Say if say or more expect so on doesn't mean say my third force and as will be soon any member. Those that year company for started from somewhere and on Baba Baby Drew. So I still insist say Sakonya na banon kwa dia say club no feel so betimi agye onje na onko bi because Kotokoni has no mo na enim some more experience no krampo kwa to say and the whole system no and I anti say koba say anti na obi anya akonya anti say yes say ye per consistency anti ma onko bia ahonom so de ahonom na meka sam na nya adwe
also no ko so fanya academy peska
da bi no obi ana peso ya academy. Okay. Your clubs in Yantimin Academy, you know. Obi Antimin Academy. And I believe so. More GDA.
Okay, yeah, come a course. So,
my came from in any proper club system, be a league system.
Hello, good morning, about Jordan, baby, your friend.
Okay,
Galibu.
Osman, point of correction. This is almost 21st, not 31st. Okay. Osman, if you check it, you're checking here. Secondly, but you know, if I say, Nations Empire Academy, I don't know when to have enough number for academy.
So, any team, man, okay. Okay, Calipo, me say. What's that? Osman, what to say?
Ruby, listen, in any league system, then my yaka about any other league, there were clubs or leagues in the mark. They only come in to participate. Opportunities about budget league. About Crystal Palace, how many years we won competition? About one first major trophy. But they've been consistent in the league. Anytime they are going to be there. So for me, I feel that yes, league is was opportunity by Leicester City. Yes, Leicester City example. Opportunity by so I league no. But afterwards, you know, what is the next plan? So it's a match you can have those systems. Nation states are corner about the home. They would obviously win the league. You cannot take anything away from them. But yeah, the league here, you know, what is the contingency plan now? The following season, yeah, that consistency, no. But PSG, until they kastlefm for PSG, no. They've won only 2 Premier League trophies in the French League 1. But after 2011, how many times have won the league, no? There is a certain succession plan in there. But for that, eventually, what about the Champions League, no? And some I agree with FKK. But there will be, in the long-term plan, no. You be saying the kind of planner, yes, your football come had the clubs, they don't have it. When you mind there, why would Division 1? Why would Premier League, no? They are there. Opportunity about the Ghana Premier League, no. One round of where we are. What is the next plan again? Clubs, no?
Planning na say competition ye book trophies so bone koje ye nka say ye wo team bia also omon kwa na omon je ye nim say ye kasa ampa ye benya nanka omo wa hoodin wa experience no omo ahoodin na wo say kire mo omon je but say kire ma won je a it doesn't mean say that 18 no.
Okay, 0244408046 0244 408-046 0244-408-354. Hello, good morning.
Good morning,
Anna Kotokraba ni etio. Yamani tell, Yamani call.
Yabuman say Mobile. Miss Ruby. That man number Osman coming in 100%. They don't plan because actually it's your daughter. So you feel they are planning part. Last thing let's check. And the highest smart model. This year, I able to fall. I don't go away. I don't go away. Not born in that. I say, this year, next year, you're starting. I have a plan of what you got. Kuma, and said, oh, you have a Premier League another year and then. They don't plan. Say a plan of the other content. No, I create. Even GF, when I put planning you, but I say,
hello, good morning.
Miss Ruby.
Calipo.
Almost league no boni entry sa good start bomb beji league on beji FMA on bon fenching collect am bon perfect je bon last come ko bo e fan break mu wono we papa until amuji we league amuji campaign ko beji league we enu go asam poma no this league on cancel keke because any play wo ho muji shegu you get it so they have to cancel this league. What would you be because they have to cancel this at all because more jail going on. This will be the people said on the Peru.
Okay.
Now, most of the boys say, obedient and you have to say, or just Sally Gui. Nipple woman.
May I say, hello, good morning.
No, Miss Ubi.
And Agni.
This will be a summer FKK now. What's my work and pay? A team that will qualify by Obanawaji or Pia or Poco Africa or Pia Wonko Africa. We need for session plan if they are neither will compete for league in the man or what. But Miss Ubi, them policies of a worker on your individual teams to know. Or about the FA no. Or how appealing Obama League in Hawaii. Their investors, they will put their money in more and then brand it well so that they are team. Oh, okay. True. Osman, individual clubs to know. Individual clubs to know. This will be individual clubs to know. They will work under the FA as a CBR. So if the FA has a good plan for them, I mean, if they have a good plan for the league, why wouldn't you do it better? But you say why and them why basa it will qualify by Mbeja, the baby Majamo, and that's all. This is when I'm here, Juma.
May I say 10 hag 0244 408-046 0244 408-354. Hello, good morning. Maybe I didn't maybe your friend free. Okay. Nabio.
Oh, Ghana from paying far.
May I say hello, good morning. Maybe I didn't maybe your friend free. Oh, ampa agenda ATL.
And then or talking pan over the check France
Spain, yeah.
Used to be I mean I'm this is the 19 original pound. I mean if you remember the internet no they look at to the old town. I mean a young guy was saying and another Portugal so wow what a performance from the second half no go to the most yeah that's the main one why I mean first half no one chance whether open base about why and Ronaldo did more than the young Cassington I'm going to do
okay me that say hello good morning
about Miss Ruby
inshallah taxi driver
about Miss Ruby share taxi driving Osman FKK what is saying the better plans on your no yes on your no on your no credit the other and the plans special state
okay
the Campiado plans special state not Miss Ruby and you know me as my next season Chelsea you be the second
oh fine to first second idea koto
oh there be you be the second
okay
no quality because you need striker don't see me I got a striker over 9 years in the 4 goals actually
okay
my young people they are young but I
me that say she mama family last call on your fancy hello good morning
good morning
honorable Jaru yeah who you pa
nango fu what how you we not know because America the in the middle ko wako physical na isi ala ku ska wo mo no oyibucha ta America because Messi wo me e be go so why do I share mi so ko wa di ka buda
wa di ka
e be ka na di ka bu na
why and why the supporter shield and no the FIFA club world cup no line break oh that be honorable Jerry mama found see now crab boy dey see ha dey see ha also good morning please tell FKK or say tell FKK to tell Enzo Maresca that Chelsea should stop chasing the likes of Victor Osimhen, Ben Mesesko, Isaac and others and rather go for Evan Nielsen okay because he's a complete striker by all standard and one of the superb net busters in the EPL okay yeah that's way free wine name Obi Cascante Odi free Akonoma Zongo and the FKK can be only be a
candiate I can say Kalupu so say league in your papa and our president Koto Conegino Koto Conebeja Kobaka's intro now mind him say the last in fact bare 5 seasons by league near GBS and your papa but you say media mama all the way aqua last 4 dreams aqua performing at least you are positive so what you say
tell us how bet to win in your phone person we use na kwenya na ba one kasa share prize person top phone dial *1020# *1020# na fe ba modia na won so etumi share phone person wo to na share prize no ya the phone no ebe ma amotumi ato tell us na this akwenya di aba *1020# and I send the one for 1020 na fe tell us how bet to win promo no fa ho ehemu biye papa Father's Day special Red Dry Hotel 15 June your Red Dry Hotel package ni 400 cedis buffet wo hono ye be ma wa chede ama papa ye wo live music performance e wo ho nyina kama 400 Ghana for papa bra Sunday 15 June be me bi o wa bra bomu a wo sombo ma say your uncle or grandfather be Fanny bra come and celebrate him in a grand style at Red Dry Hotel. For more enquiries call 0312 003 222 and 0501 672-908. Rage Royal Hotel richly inviting, comfortably yours. Make one FKK by Madam me, may send Madam me happy birthday. Yes, officer Bakope, very wonderful officer. Nejuma Oyeno. So any papa penti way free. Miankasa me brother, me senior man. Honorable Owusu Ntranwa and I say for happy birthday. And for my private Olivia Kwashi, our Michelle Camp was seen a couple in Shroud on your Cassia Pa. na ompagya enko anim enti private Olivia Kwashi of Michelle Camp anopay ya we show a happy birthday erade nkoso am kwa tenten na wadwuma wo ye no oma no esi ye wey free your boss owusu boahen yade wasi yankopon ya adom a ye besan ye hia koso am afidie na hanum sei ye kona dwuma dia ka chenya no atumi enso atwa wo so yade wasi
One station, all the hits. Kastle FM. From the center of Ghana, from eastern part of the country, from the western part of the country, from the northern part of the country.